Around full time and pardon?
Neil, if you don't.
Neil, oh sorry, it's Neil. Osborne Park now just coming out on the ground. There it is. Persevere and persistence. And what are your thoughts on the game today, Mike? Neil.
Well, thanks very much, Frank. Down here at Gosnells for the second year in a row, as Barry Beecroft leads his players onto the ground. They won the second semi by a convincing amount, beating Wanneroo, I think, 22 to 6 goals, and I think we're in for a real good game today. Osborne Park tipped as a favourites to win their second flag, but it should be a little bit more even than that, Frank.
Yes, normally the way in the big ones. But
Richardson, would you come forward, please?
We'll shortly find out when the game gets underway.
First of all, I'd just like to announce that the bar has opened and a lot of our supporters are down there. Anyway, Osborne Park kicking to the right-hand side of... No, left-hand side of the screen. Maddington kicking to the right-hand side of the screen. We've got Beecroft. Beecroft versus Fussell, that is 25. Is it Darryl Reid? Okay. Just waiting for the umpires to make sure everything's set. Checking with both captains. Okay, Osborne Park to start their defence of their flag. Up they go. Beecroft versus Reid. Beecroft brings the tap straight down to Stevenson. He drives the ball forward, looking for Mulder. Straight over the top of them. Mulder picked up into an open goal. It'll dribble through. Murray Gomm. Beautiful start. One on the umpire, straight through. Well, 30 seconds into the first quarter. Osborne Park get the first score on the board after a beautiful tap from Barry Beecroft.
Yes, that's just the start they wanted, I think, Neil. And also we see, I think Beecroft's going to be in for a bit of physical treatment from...
Okay, it's going to be Reid and Beecroft in the middle of the ground. Up they go. Over the top goes Beecroft. No one can get the tap out. In go Maddington. Can't see that player's name. In goes Stevenson. The umpire says around the neck to... No, bounce down, says Frank Sparrow. Okay. It's going to be Beecroft and Reid again. Oh, bad bounce by the umpire. Favours Beecroft. He can't pick it up. He tries to go through. Bullocks his way through. Tries to get the palm onto Dawson. Looks for O'Connell. O'Connell can't gain possession. This is Lampkin for Maddington. Battles desperately, gets a free kick. Good play by Lampkin. He goes up to the right half forward flank for Maddington. In the van looks like Roberts. Takes a good strong mark in defence. Roberts plays on quickly. Looks up to the wing direction. Looking for Clausen. Too far for Clausen. And taken by McKeel. He plays on quickly. Looks to the half forward flank. Looks for Begg. And Begg takes the mark. Left half forward flank for Maddington. Okay, he plays on pretty quickly too. Up to the edge of the square. Up they go. Smith's there. He punches away. This is White for Maddington. He can't gain possession. In they go. This is Comp for Osborne Park. Handballs to O'Connell. Handballs to Roberts. Good play, Osborne Park. Gets him out of defence. Looks for kick it. But in the road is Houston for Maddington. And a 15-metre penalty. Anyway, it doesn't take any notice of that. Plays on quickly. Looks for Smith. He can't gun it. This is O'Connell. Tries to paddle out. No Comp. Picked up by Stevenson. He'll steady. Looks to the centre of the ground. Looks for McTaggart. He's in front of number 20, who is Davey. Picked up by Fussell. Down to the left hard forward flank. But Roberts again. Two good strong marks in defence. This is Beecroft. Handballs off. He'll take a bit of a bounce. There's no one with about 15 metres of Beecroft. He fires up to the right half forward flank for Osborne Park. Looks for Stevenson. Mulder, sorry. Mulder can't gain possession. In they go. It's close to the boundary line, and the boundary umpire will throw.
Yeah, we on Murray? Okay, Maddington won that ball away, and it's marked up the ground on the centre wing by Beecroft. He now has Stevenson out on his own in the centre and goes that way, and he takes the mark. Now he runs back. Umpire's going to give him a 15. Couldn't see what for there. Hasn't been a very physical game so far. Anyway, Chucky plays on. Kicks towards centre forward, looking for McTaggart. The ball's going to go over his head. They set, and big strong mark taken by the Maddington player. Can't quick pick him up. He gets it onto Tolan now. Tolan, Butler it is. Steadies to the ground, and Clint Roberts again in the way. He's played strongly so far. The ball now falls clearly. Oh, that was Tolan that led in the race to the ball. He socketed it out, and we're going to have a throw-in on the... throw-in. Right forward pocket from Maddington. Flank, make it. Beecroft wins the tap. Teddy Roberts leads in the race the ball, picks it up cleanly now, shrugs a couple of players off now, handballs to Beecroft. These two players been very prominent in the opening stage of this game. Anyway, Beecroft kicks long now from McTaggart. He nearly took the mark from behind. In battles Davey, he's struggling for the ball, can't get it out. Umpire says, listen fellas, how about we bounce this one up and try and sort this mess out. on the Bennett's Hardware scoreboard. Osborne Park, one straight, leading Maddington yet to score. There's the bounce down. McTaggart wins the tap. It's sharked by Butler, it is. Butler goes short looking for Lamberkin, it is. But through bursts Teddy Roberts again it was. He's having a very good first quarter. He again palms off to Beecroft. He goes out looking for Gomm. Gomm's surrounded by two Maddington player, but he splits through the middle of them now. But beaten now, Maddington on the back up. This is, can't quite pick him up out there, but Clawson screwed out of the way. Glendenning now takes a bounce. He streaks away, has a pot for goal, but no, he's spread out of bounds on the full, and Osborne Park's pace seemed to worry Maddington already, Neil.
That's right, Frank, and Barry Beecroft playing extremely strong for Osborne Park. Anyway, 4 kicks, 1 mark from Kingston Sellis. Okay, Maddington grabbed that one to centre half back. This is Davey. He marks. Bradshaw on the mark. Okay, Davey. What'll he do? He looks up forward. This is Lambert for Maddington. Can't gain possession. Handballs in the way is Peter O'Connell. Handballs to Dawson. Dawson on the left foot. Goes up to centre half forward, looking for Bounds. Bounds in front. Can't take the mark. This is Davey again, playing centre half back for Maddington. He picks up. Looks for Allen. Mulder's there with Allen. He battles for the ball. Out there he goes. Just kick it for Osborne Park. He looks short. Looks for Bradshaw and find him. Good play, Osborne Park. Okay, Gary Bradshaw looks for a short pass again. Oh dear. But take it in front. Good back up by O'Connell. Numbers, no, Maddington nowhere to be seen. O'Connell from about 35 metres out puts the first point on the score for Osborne Park. On the Bennett's Hardware score, Osborne Park 1-1-7. Maddington yet to score. Yes, Bradshaw should have gone a bit longer, I think, on that occasion. Anyway, it's Maddington to bring the ball back in. Good kick, 55, 60 metres. Kick it's there with Houston. Mulder took some tackles. This is Davies had a few possession. This is Allen for Maddington. Looks forward. In Roberts playing a good game for Osborne Park. Good desperation. Dives in again. Beautiful play. Gets it out. Allen again from Maddington. Held when he didn't have it. We'll take a free kick. Okay, what's Allen going to do? Goes out wide. Oh, a poorly directed kick. Oh, Gomm couldn't take that one. The back up from Roberts again, playing a good game in defence. He gives it to Bevan. Bevan back to Gomm. Come on, you must kick this one. Gomm tries to go through. Around the neck. I think they fiddled around with the ball a bit then, Frank.
Yes, Neil, very lucky to get out of that one. Anyway, Gomm now decides to play on. Maddington nowhere to be seen, and I think they could be in trouble here if they don't lift very shortly. Anyway, there's the kick. Bounds. Couldn't quite mark it. Shark by Glendenning. He's caught. Stacks on the mill developed now. Umpire's going to have a bounce. Just 40 metres out from the Osborne Park goal, and Osborne Park have numbers around the ground at the moment, so Maddington would want to try something very shortly, or else they could be in serious trouble. There's the bounce. Won by, what was his name? Reed. He gets the hand pass out into Fussell. Fussell now comes out wide looking for the player in Houston it was, but boundary line too close, and we're going to have a throw in right in front of our commentary position. Osborne Park kicking with the aid of quite a stiff breeze blowing towards the city end of the ground. Okay, the big fellas gather now. It's going to be Beecroft opposed to... can you pick that up, Neil? Anyway, Beecroft wins the tap now. Bradshaw leads in the race to the ball. He's had a saddle put on him by Fussell, it was. And Bradshaw now to kick just forward of the left wing for Osborne Park. He now kicks long, looking for the player in bounds, it is. The big pack in the air, but strong mark there taken by John Hearn for the Maddington. Okay, he looks for leads upfield now. Nothing on offer. He sees one short on from Fussell. He takes the mark now. Oh, thought about playing on, but no. He goes back now, and there's no movement up forward from Maddington. He doesn't know where to go. Okay, he gets a short lead on now here onto the wing from Lamberkin it was, but Beecroft now sharks the ball. He's having a good strong quarter. He looks for McTaggart. McTaggart sits from the back. Couldn't quite mark it. Ball sharked away now by Kiernan. Kiernan lays it off to Butler it is, and he goes short and finds Begg. Begg now saw a deal. Sees Allen all on his own there out in that forward flank. He now marks the ball, steadies towards the end of the ground, and Roberts again intercepted that, but Dawson's on the back up. He now kicks out wide looking for company. Just couldn't quite grab hold of that one. And Maddington's starting to apply a lot more pressure now, and Osborne Park having a bit of trouble crossing the half-forward line.
Yeah, Maddington have settled down a bit. Anyway, it's going to be Reed and Beecroft. Beecroft wins it down, looks for Mulder. He spins around the pack, handballs over his head for kick it. Kick it picks up, handballs again, looks for Dawson. In they go, this is Gomm. Beautiful pick-up. Good dummy on the left foot, looks for Stephenson. And good punch away. Oh, come on, umpire was going for the ball. And this is Hoskins for Maddington. Anyway. Okay, Hoskins doesn't know really what goes for a short pass. This is Beecroft. and I think it's Reed again. No, that was Hewson with Beecroft. Then this is picked up by Lampkin. He's short pass and finds Begg. Begg plays on quickly on the left foot up to the half-forward flank. This is Thompson in front, punched away by Maddington. Good play. This is Roberts. Played a good game. You know, I reckon they didn't really give him enough time to get rid of that. Anyway, it's going to be a Maddington free kick right in their true centre half-forward position, a little bit right of that. Looks like it's going to be... I've got to wait till this player turns around. You reckon it's Albert Smith, do you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Albert Smith, former Swan Districts player and East Perth. Comes in about 45 metres out. Kick on the way. Looks pretty good from here. Yep, straight from the middle. That's Maddington's first goal on the Bennett's Hardware scoreboard. Osborne Park 1-1-7, Maddington 1 goal.
Okay, back in the bow, I think so. Just trying to organise some refreshments up here in the press box. There's the bounce down. Beecroft gets up high, wins the tap. Sharked by no one. Bradshaw now knocks it intelligently forward, but this only allows the Maddington player to get the handball out to Davies. He's caught, but has Hewson out on his own here on this wing. He now gets the backup from... who was that player in Fussell, but Mulder chips in nicely now. Will kick it, courage there, yes, he was taken high. Very courageous mark by Justin. Hasn't been in the play too much so far in this game, but I'm sure as the game progresses, we'll see a lot more of young Justin kick it. I don't think he'd get the distance from here, but I think he fancies himself. He's looking for leads. Gomm provides one, but no, Justin's going to back himself. Moves in, I tell you what, he's got the distance. And just offline, 1 point. Okay, hasn't game the score is on the Bennett's Hardware scoreboard. Osborne Park 1-2, leading Maddington 1 straight. Game hasn't really reached any great heights as yet. Very tame affair at the moment, actually. Okay, there's the kick out. Up they go, and marked strong there by Hewson. Hewson now looking for leads up the ground. He gets one on offer here from... can't quite pick him out there. Anyway, he's taken a good mark. It's Lampkin it is. He plays on, runs around Glendenning it was. He goes short and finds Kiernan. No, it's Kiernan. It is. Thank you, Neil. Having a bit of trouble here identifying players. Anyway, he kicks long. They set in the square. Len Smith still takes a strong mark in the back line. Recently become a dad. Unit Len Smith. Okay, looking for leads up the ground now. He doesn't know. He's seen one short. Teddy Roberts now. He's got plenty of time. He's in a bit of trouble here, but the backup's there from Dawson. Dawson now sees Bevan up on his own on this flank, and kick goes out that way, and Bevan marks. He now plays on. Has he got the backup from Glendenning? He could be in all sorts of trouble here. Manages to scrounge a kick up. Numbers here for Osborne Park as Dave, Reed. Yeah, I think they've got Reed mark. Anyway, Reed now plays on quickly with a hand pass to Davies, and he finds Lampkin. Is that how you say it? Stuck in the middle now, goes short and finds Tolan, I think it is. Yes, well, that was quite loose checking there by the Osborne Park defence. Albie Smith provides the lead. That's the direction the kick goes in, and yes, strong mark. And I think Thompson could be in a bit of trouble there with Albie Smith. Maybe a bit too much pace for Jeff Thompson, the burly chap.
Yes, I'd agree with that, Frank, but I notice every time McTaggart goes for the ball, he's got 2 players on him, and he can't get to the front of the pack. Anyway, this is Albie Smith lining up for his second shot at goals. Comes in. Looks pretty good from here. Yep, straight through the middle, and Osborne Park are 1-2-8, Maddington a 2 straight. Okay, back in the middle of the ground, Beecroft and Reed. Bounce up. Up they go. Reed wins this tap straight down to a Maddington player. This is Lampkin for Maddington. Up to half-forward flank. Looks for Smith again. But from behind. Good strong mark taken by... No. Yep. Good strong mark taken by... looks like Unit Smith down there. Number 16 for Osborne Park. Okay. Got a 15-metre penalty as well. Okay, what can the unit do? Looks around for a few leads. Nothing much offering up field. It goes out to the wing. Right wing from Osborne Park. Looks for big Beecroft. With him is Reed. Get it right. He takes a good strong mark. Okay, should be a good tussle. That Reed and Beecroft. Anyway, Reed up to the left half forward flank from Maddington. In front. This looks like Roberts again. Playing a good game for Osborne Park. He ambushed to Clawson. Clawson up to the half forward flank. Looks for McTaggart. One-on battle with Davey. In they go. This is Gomm. Battles for the ball. Handballs on. This is Bradshaw. Looks for O'Connell. Oh, dear, drops an easy mark. In goes O'Connell again. Good shepherd from bounds. Handballs it away. This is Maddington picked up. He kicks it away. Looks for Aaren. Aaren all by himself will pick this one up. The shepherd's provided by Lampkin. In goes Glendenning. This is Lampkin for Maddington. Picks it up. Looks, centres the ball. But Osborne Park are there all by themselves. And Chicka Stevenson takes a good mark in defence. Well, he plays on. Has one bounce. Looking for a bit of support. Goes up to the right half forward flank again. This is Bradshaw all over the top, and he'll get a free kick. Okay. Let's see if Osborne Park can make one more, get a forward move going. Bradshaw looking around for leads. Looks for Gomm this time. McTaggart and Gomm are there. Gomm in front, can't take the ball. He'll pick up this time again. Kicks, ties a handball. Pushed in the back, yes. Well, there doesn't seem to be too much pressure out there, Frank. Not too much emergency sort of play going on.
No, it is a very tame affair, but still I think Osborne Park, as he showed in those last couple of passages of play, just trying to take a bit too long with the ball, and hence I think Gomm was quite very lucky there to get that kick. Anyway, now he's deep in that right forward pocket. He moves in. Umpire has a good look at it. Yeah. Tell you what, he's bagged a major. Yes. Like yes. In the what award are we giving today, Neil? Is it the... Anyway, some score. Bennett's Hardware scoreboard. Osborne Park 2-2, Maddington 2 straight. Okay, bounce down. We've got Jock on the old Jock Bounds on the ruck at the moment. He wins the tap, but sharked by Aaren. He's caught. Good tackle by McTaggart. And this will probably be McTaggart's first kick for the day. He's been quiet. Well held at the moment by Davey. Okay, he kicks long. He's going to look for Beecroft. Beecroft in front position, best position to mark. Has the ball spoiled away from him. In goes Glendenning. Nice play. Paddles the ball in front of him. Beecroft sharks it. What's he done? He's kicked a major. And that's 2 quick goals from Osborne Park, and that's what they needed. They move on to 3-2, Maddington 2 goals. Back in the centre, with Bounds supposed to read. There goes the bounce. Nice bounce by the umpire. Jock wins the tap again. Sharked by Stevenson it was, but he's robbed of the ball by Fussell. Fussell now kicks long towards the centre half forward position where the ball sharked by White it was. White handball it out to, couldn't quite pick it up, but anyway, Maddington play. Oh dear. Whew. Whew. Strong tackle there by Dawson. Begg, I think it was, grabbed possession of the ball, and Dawson came from nowhere and absolutely barreled him. Anyway, he's giving away a free kick here. Tolan it is, not Begg, sorry. Tolan. It'd be kicking 49 metres out, I'd say, directly in front. Moves in now, kick's going to drop short. I think it's going to drop short. It's picked up a bit of speed, and you know what, it's gone through for a goal. Quick reply by Maddington. They move on to 3 straight. Osborne Park 3-2 at the time, so we could get a time check. Okay, back in the centre. Reed again to do battle with Bounds. Up they go. Bounds again wins the tap. In they go. This is Dawson. He sharks the ball, kicks out quickly now to the forward position. The player Bounds is knocked away by Harrison. Richardson it was. Sharked by McTaggart. Now he uses the left boot, and goal for goal at the moment. That's another one. McTaggart's first goal for the day. Osborne Park 4-2. Maddington 3. We'll see what happens this time. We're going to have another quick goal. New player on the ball for Maddington's in Wilson there anyway. Dawson gets the ball out now. Kicks it a million miles up in the air, but good strong mark taken by Butler. Butler now looking to play on quickly. He does so. He's coming out towards the right forward flank. Finds Aaren on his own. He now plays on quickly. He goes short looking for Kiernan it is. He takes the mark, but he's fair way out deep in that left forward pocket. Begg it is. I'm getting false information here from Neil. Okay, Begg now. Begg it is. He fancies himself, and I tell you what, that doesn't look like a bad kick at all. He bagged another major. It's goal for goal here at the moment, Neil. As Maddington now moved to 4 goals, and Osborne Park 4-2, sorry.
Okay, Bounds and Wilson, up they go. Bounds has done well on the ruck, but there's no one there for him this time. As Fussell picks up, this is Roberts, playing well so far for Osborne Park. He plays on, looks for McTaggart, can't find him. This is Mulder, in goes McTaggart again. This is Gomm trying to get the ball out. He gives it to Bradshaw, centres the ball. This is Glendenning from the back. Glendenning's there too. This is put the program right around the right way, thanks Neil. Okay, Maddington again goes to the centre of the ground, in the way, Bounds, good play, picked up by O'Connell, handballs to Gomm. Gomm will have a shot from here, high kick. Yes, Nope, offline. Yep, straight through the middle. Thanks, Frank. Well, saying it was a point from up here anyway. Osborne Park a 5-2. Maddington 4 goals, and Murray Gomm has had 4 kicks and kicked 3 goals. Is that right? Okay, just before cameraman Peter Marr clocked me off that time, Murray Gomm's had 3 kicks for 3 goals. Anyway, Bounds. He palms the ball away again. Looks for kick it. This is Lamkett for Maddington. He handballs to Houston. He goes up to centre half forward. Looks for Kiernan in the back. This is Gomm. Good play by White. Plays it on. Dribbles the ball on the ground. This is Roberts played a beautiful game. He'll get caught on the ball here. Yes, it he does. Oh dear. Did he play on? Did he play on or not? Oh dear. Well, a bit of a melee going on there. Did Kiernan play on that time, Frank? Did Kiernan play on?
Well, I don't know. He wanted to, that's for sure, but the kick had to go back because it wasn't his kick in the first place. And I think Thompson, just making sure of things, applied a tackle on him, which hence has cost him a 15-metre penalty. Could be costly. Moulder off, Woods on. That's from Ken McCauley down on the ground. Thank you. Okay, we have Begg now. He'd be, what, 10 metres out. Moves in, and he's, you guessed it, bags another major. Goal for goal here again at Gosnells Ovals as Maddington moves to 5. Straight Osborne Park 5. Okay, the ball moving with furious pace from one end of the ground to the other. Wilson now to do the ruck work opposed to Bounds. Up they go. Well, I say Bounds won that one. Sharked by Bradshaw. He lets go of it. Stacks on the middle. Oh, umpires played holding the ball against Aaren. Bradshaw to take the kick. Or was it Dawson? Dawson it is. Okay, now he looks down the ground looking for McTaggart. Now he's going to go for the beetroot. They set. A lot of jostling down there. Beetroot gets hands to the ball, couldn't mark it. Sharked away by Maddington. Now they kick it out wide towards the boundary line. A bit too far and it's gone out of bounds on the full. And we're going to have Justin kick it to take a kick. We'd be fair way out, 70 metres. On the left forward flank for Osborne Park, looking for leads now. He'd probably look for McTaggart. McTaggart being closely watched there. He gives a lead, but nothing very confident. So I'd say kick it will have to kick long. That he does. Tries a spiral, wobbly, mongrel-looking kick. Gomm in best position to mark. He doesn't. Oh, 3 Osborne Park players go for the ball. Stephenson it is that gets it. And unlucky, he gets caught holding it. Okay, a 15-metre penalty here. Silly umpiring, of course. You can't touch players these days. 15 metres. It's, who is that player? Hoskins it is, who plays on looking for Fussell it was. And the mark by Houston. Take over.
Who's that? Okay, Houston up to the half-forward flank. Albie Smith's there. He can't pick it up. This is Roberts in there again. Clausen. Okay, who's number 8 for Maddington? Peak leads for the race for the ball. He picks it up. W's around one play. Shepherd's on from Smith. Looks up forward for Kiernan again. Umpire says play on. No, free kick. This is John Begg for Maddington. Okay. Exactly 50 metres out. Len Smith on the mark. What's Begg going to do with this one? Okay, Maddington kicked 5 straight goals. What's he do with this one? Long kick. Offline. No, a goal. Wow, what a beautiful kick by Begg on that occasion. Maddington move on to 6 straight goals. Osborne Park 5-2. And Maddington kicking very straight for goals. No
beer on the bus. Bounced out. Won by no one in particular anyway. Ball's on the ground. Knocked out by Bradshaw it is. He kicks along the ground now. The Adam Maddington Richardson it is. He wins the ball and kicks up and finds Fussell out on the just forward of the left wing for Maddington. He goes towards the centre now looking for Lampkin. He should have marked that I thought. He's spoiled by Bounds it is. Kick it cleans up the crumbs. He goes for a not a very good hand pass, but Bradshaw spins out of trouble beautifully. Has time to steady now. Uses the right boot and what's he done? He's kicked the point. Could have done better with that, but still he was under a bit of pressure. And Osborne Park moved to 5 goals, 3 now, trailing Maddington, who was 6 straight. Very fast game at the moment. Fitness could tell, play a big part in this game. Very warm conditions. Anyway, Beetroot, he's knocked out of the way by Davies. This man's Davies playing quite a strong game at centre half back. Or he's He kicks up long now. Bevan in front. I think he'll be paid the mark. Okay, this is Kim Bevan, the legend. He goes back now, goes short, looking for Dawson. Dawson's picked up quite a few kicks. He's got the backup on from Kickett it is. He lays it off now to Stevenson. He's now going to kick long. No one in the square can get enough carry. They go. No one could mark the ball. Glendenning now. He's beaten in the race of the ball by Richardson it is. He kicks long now, but this kick should favour Clawson. Clawson been in bed sick with the flu a week. See how it affects him today, but he's still a bit of pace. Runs off the Maddington player. Goes short and finds Glendenning it is. Glendenning just 55 I'd say. Goes short now. Who's he looking for? Bradshaw it is. Oh, that's a courageous mark by Bradshaw. Takes the grab, plays on and oh! What's he done? He's kicked the goal. Tell you what, he took his time there, Neil. Handy goal anyway. Osborne Park back in front now. 6-3 leading Maddington. We're on. Back in the centre. Bounce down. Bounce. Wins yet another tap. Oh, nicely down to Woods. Woods first kick for the match. Just come on the ground. Kicks it long. Nice and long. Looking for Beecroft. And Beecroft takes the strong mark from the back. Height advantage. And Hearn gives him a little nudge to go on with. Okay, Beecroft, 7th kick for the quarter. Been very prominent, I'd say. Beecroft, Teddy Roberts, Dawson. Been all strong players in this first term. Okay, Beecroft, vital kick. Kicking from the edge of the square. Moves in now. We're right behind the kick here. Umpire has a good look at it there. Thank you. That's good enough for me, son. Another major.
Yeah, thanks, Frank. I noticed all the experienced players for Osborne Park playing very well in this first quarter. The Clint Roberts, Beecroft and Bradshaw and Dawson, all playing well in this first quarter. Okay, this is going to be Wilson and Bounce. Done well to just come on the ball. Bounce up. Up they go. Wilson wins this one down. Sharp by Woods. This is Wilson again, gets a handball out to Aaren. Chased by Clawson. This is Harrison for Maddington. Runs into Roberts. He handballs over to Aaren again. Dawson will get him this time. Good tackle. In they go. Oh, Compton without the ball. Stacks in the middle. Roberts comes up again. Kicks her away. That was blocked by Harrison that time. Picked up by Begg. Played well for Maddington so far. Number 23 is Fussell. And, yep, Jock Bounce takes a good steadying mark in the back line. Okay. Len Smith and Peter O'Connell out there. Okay, O'Connell takes an easy mark. Spins on. This is Smith. Tries a left foot kick. This is Houston for Maddington. Picked up. Good tackle by Kickett. Play on, says the umpire. This is Karate playing in his first league grand final. Gives a handball to Smith. He tries to go straight through the player. Picked up by White. Steadies the ball back for Maddington. In they go. This is O'Connell. This is Kiernan. No, Begg again playing good for Maddington on the half-forward flank. This is Thompson for Osborne Park. Being held when he didn't have it. Ooh, good decision. Reed doesn't like that one. And a 15-metre penalty. Okay, things are starting to hot up here down at the Gosnells Oval. As Thompson looks for Bounce, all by himself. He plays on quickly. Looks for Clawson again. He'll play on. Clawson, what is he going to do? Looks for McTaggart. Only had... Well, there goes a sign at the end of the first quarter of play down there at Gosnells Ovals. On the Bennett's Hardware score, Osborne Park 7-3, 45. Lead Maddington 6 straight goals. Good kicking. Best players for Osborne Park. We'll put you over to Ken Casellas.
We've got Mark Stevenson with 5 kicks, 2 marks, 1 handball. Brett Lawson consistent on wing with 4 kicks and 1 mark. Rory Mulder had the first kick of the game, which dribbled through to Gomm for a goal. Brian Dawson been effective in the centre of the ground with 6 kicks and 1 handball. Murray Gomm with 3 kicks for 3 goals, 100% record. Andrew Glendenning 3 kicks, 1 mark. Gary Bradshaw has been very effective with 6 kicks and 1 goal. Clint Roberts was strong in the back line, 2 kicks, 4 marks and 6 handballs. Beecroft leading by example, 2 goals from 7 kicks with 2 marks. And John McTaggart, the other goal scorer, with 1 goal from 3 kicks. Thank you.
Yes, well, John K. Watts, boundary side, not boundary side, just up in the box. Good standard game so far?
I feel it's a good percentage game. You know, Maddington 6 scoring shots for 6 goals. Osborne Park having 10 shots for 7 goals, 3. Had most of the play, I feel, Osborne Park. Should have converted a few more opportunities. But, you know, Maddington been really strong in defence, desperate. They're out to win this game, as are Osborne Park. And both sides are fighting very hard. Both back lines, I'd say, they're both strong, but the forward line getting a bit more percentage goals. Breeze favouring the city end, which Osborne Park kicked to in that first quarter. I'd say it was a three-goal breeze. They started off like a house on fire. The first goal on the ball within 10 seconds.
Okay, there by special stalwarts of the club, Peter Sartorio, and timekeeper extraordinaire, Golly Wade. Anyway, getting back to the game. Do you think, John, the breeze will play a factor in determining the outcome of this game?
As we saw in that quarter, Maddington kept up with Osborne Park, so hopefully the breeze isn't going to play a factor. We'll just see in this quarter, see how things go, and Osborne Park good enough to keep up with the Maddington team. Swinging around now, we go to the Osborne Park contingent. You can see Vinnie Iverlis there scratching his back, talking to Danny Thompson and the boys. And the ladies on the fence, Audrey, Mrs. Nevan, Claire Marr, wife of cameraman Peter Marr.
Porter. Well, it doesn't matter who can do what can do what. Thompson, they're going to get some liquid refreshments now. If Cruz can empty this bag out for us, Thompson will go again. Okay, this is Stephenson that wins the ball out of the centre, and Gomm takes the mark. Just for this, the centre wing position. He goes short now, gets a good lead and a good pass. Finds Glendenning. He's be 40 metres out on a slight angle to the right. And, well, distance is not beyond him. We're right behind the kick here. Right, Glendenning, 40 metres out. Very deliberate as he moves in. Picture of continuity, dear oh dear. Off the side of the boot, what's it going to be? Out of bounds on the full. Well, this shocking kick there by Glendenning. Should have done better, but then again, these things happen. I mean, even I've done a kick like that. Okay, Maddington work is short now and find Fussell it is. He's picked up a lot of kicks. He plays on, runs around bounds it is. He kicks long now. Beecroft's in good position to mark here and does. He now time to steady, looking for leads up the ground. No one to kick to in particular. He goes long, looking for bounds, I think it was, but it drops short. Anyway, he leads in the race. The ball manages to scrouge a hand pass on the Glendenning. He's just barreled out of the way, but desperate stuff as he jumps back in. Umpire says, listen, fellas, we're going to have a bounce. Ship now. Okay, bounce down. Right on the edge of the centre square. Up they go. It's Reed that wins the tap. Sharked by no one in particular. In goes Dawson. Now he emerges with the ball, goes short looking for Woods. He couldn't quite grab it. The ball went over his head. Now Bartlett leads into the race. The ball boundary line close by, and we're going to have a throw in just in the left forward pocket for Osborne Park. Beautiful day here today. Warm conditions. Slight breeze. Lovely day for a picnic actually. There's a tap, won by bounds. Sharked by Butler it is. Kick now favours McTaggart. McTaggart now spins around onto the right boot, left boot, towards the centre of the ground. Bounds, or Beecroft it is. Who is that player? Beecroft. Someone help me. Who is it? Bounds. I was right the first time. Fancies himself. 40 metres out. Moves in, high kick. Bit of air, going to drop short. They set in the square and marked right on the line by Richardson. He plays on quickly now towards the outer side of the ground, looking for... yeah, the cavalry's arrived, all right. Liquids refreshments. Beecroft picks up the ball now, tries to run around the play. He's caught. Handballs onto McTaggart it is. He kicks long and ball is touched on the line, one behind. And here we go with our liquid refreshments. Thank you to the Swan Brewery, Emu Export. Okay, Maddington worked the ball out, and Davey it is. Played strong game so far at centre back. He goes long now towards the centre of the ground. They set Roberts in front, couldn't quite mark. In goes Bevan now. He's caught by Aaren it is. Bradshaw now gathers the ball in the middle of the ground. He kicks long. Glendenning out on his own there, should mark and does. He's proved to be a lively customer on that half forward line. Okay, he kicks long now. Gone for the square, they set. I thought, yes, Maddington player takes the mark, but umpire says play on now, plays the advantages. Jeff Hoskins has two bounces as he works it up now towards the centre. Oh dear, oh dear, kicks it straight to Justin Kickett. He says thank you very much, takes the mark, chips it over now to Stevenson. Shocking kick by Kickett, puts Chooker right over the pump, but Gomm's there to back up. He tries to wiggle himself around, gets the hand pass onto Chook, who kicks towards the square. It's, oh dear, I think we've done a hamstring. McTaggart is pulled up lame. and does not look good for Osborne Park as McTaggart, Lemmy, Starsky not moving. He's picked up the pace now. Starsky goes out there. Anyway, point was forced through at that time by Maddington. Okay, the kick out to this side of the ground is marked by Butler. Butler picked up a few kicks too also, playing a good game. His kick, high rainmaker. This is Roberts. Oh, he's having a birthday. Takes a strong mark now, goes on looking for O'Connell. O'Connell marks, handballs it, oh dear, to no one in particular. Favours, this is Davies. He's caught strongly by the young fella in Woods. This is Dawson. He robs the ball. I don't know where he got that one from, but sharked away now by Maddington. They kick out this way. Clawson now leads in the race to the ball. Use your pace, son. This he does. Now takes clean possession. Oh, he's caught. Manages to get a hand pass out. Karate now thumps the ball. And we'll see it go out of bounds. And big blow here for Osborne Park. McTaggart off. He can't say he's really done that much, Neil, but still a severe blow as McTaggart comes off and Mike Bartlett on.
Thanks, Frank. Yep. Okay, Bartlett's been on the ground 1 minute, has a kick, looks for Bradshaw and finds him. Bradshaw plays on straight away to Glendenning. No one in the goal square for Osborne Park, but Glendenning, a beautiful kick. 15 metres out. Good play, Alison Bartlett just on the ground, handballed it or kicked it to Glendenning. And Andrew Glendenning playing a better quarter in this quarter. On the hardware, Bennett's Hardware scoreboard, Osborne Park, this quarter has been brought to you by Emu Export, 8-5, Maddington 6 straight goal. Is right, okay. This time it's Bounds and Reid. Reid wins the tap. No one in particular. Clawson overruns the ball. This allows his player in. Oh, dear. He just dropped the ball, the umpire on the wrong side of the play. This is Harrison from Maddington. So doesn't know really what to do with it. Okay, Maddington have replied every time Osborne Park got a goal. What can they do? Smith from the back. Maddington trying to get the ball out. Stacks in the middle. Somebody hands the ball out for Osborne Park. This is Woods. This is Harrison. Taps the ball on. Looking for... that's Tolan. Handballs over to Houston, who fires for goal. That has to be offline. Yep, that's Maddington's first point at about the 10-minute mark of the second quarter. Maddington are 6-1, Osborne Park 8-5. Okay. Players milling around at the centre-half forward position. It's Len Smith. Goes straight down the middle. Not a real good kick. Looks for a bounce. In front, Reid. Okay, don't give away 15 metres, Jock. Okay, Reid. Right leg heavily bandaged. Looks a bit like Saint Simeon. Okay. Reid fancies himself from here. Kicking from about the 50-metre mark as he comes in. Reid, off the side of the boot. Who's there? Albie Smith for Maddington. Taps it away. Good defence by Thompson. He taps it over the boundary line. Right forward pocket for Maddington. Okay, the game's starting to live up a little bit this quarter. It's been a good, hard, even game so far. Okay, it's going to be Wilson and Bounds. Wilson tries to get the front position, but experience. Jock gets in front, taps it over. Can't really see that player in there. Stacks in the middle. This is Maddington. Tries to hand the ball out. Dropping the ball, says the umpy. Okay, good tackle by Tony Karate. Okay. Karats looks for O'Connell. Can't find him. In go Maddington. Ooh, he didn't want the ball. This is Woods. Tries to get it out. Play on now. Good play. Maddington didn't want the ball that time, as Woods been on the ground this quarter. Came on the 20-minute mark of the first quarter. He kicks it. Ooh, hit after he got rid of the ball. That was Reid showing a little bit of aggression. Okay, this is Bartlett, it looks like, from out here. Yep, that's Mike Bartlett, centre-half forward. Looks for Beecroft, being held, but didn't have it. Okay, Beecroft tries to... Ooh, good throw by Maddington. In goes kick, it picked up. Beautifully picked up to Bradshaw. Ooh, his kick smothered by Wilson, I think that was, or was it Reid? Picked up by O'Connell. Handballs again to Balls Beecroft. He kicks up. This will be Glendenning's mark for sure. Nope. Gomm. Okay. That was good play by Beecroft then. Pushed the ball over, allowed Bradshaw in, and Gomm's taken the mark. I reckon he'll kick this one, Frank.
Yes, he's the leading goal kicker for Osborne Park this year and should have no difficulty from here. Moves in, umpire has a good look at it. Good enough for me as Osborne Park now move further ahead. 9-5 to Maddington 6-1, and that was just a case of just a team that give it away there, and they still battle for the ball, and consequently a goal result. We're on. Breeze now seems to have dropped away a bit, so paying no factor, no part in this game at all. Reid wins the tap now. Sharked away by Lambkin, it is, I think it is. He kicks long now, looking for a player. Umpire seen interference there. Oh, ticky touch with that stuff. And it looks like a kick going to Adam Kiernan. How do you pronounce that, John? Number 11? Kiernan. He'd be 20 metres out. Yes, Neil.
I can't see how an umpire can give a decision like that when he's 60 metres behind the play. How can he see a bloke being pushed in the back? It's beyond me, Frank.
Well, I think, Neil, if you look closely at the game, you'll find that I think he paid it for interference, a sort of a charge, not going for the ball, which I think was, well, either way, you know.
A long way behind.
Anyway, Thompson now to bring the ball back in play. He's looking for leads. Comp provides one, but Thompson doesn't want to kick it to him. But he kicks it out this way, wobbly looking kick. They set from the back, bounds, but no, the smallest bloke there, Woods, oh dear son, what is he doing? Foolishly try to play on, consequently the ball sharked by Begg. He gets the handball on out to Kiernan. He kicks at the goal square. They set. Karate almost pulled in a good mark. In comes Smith, suckers off the ground and bags a major. And Neil, I think it was foolish play there by Darryl Woods. He tried to play on when he had possession of the ball. Maybe he should have gone back and had a kick. Easier to say from up here, Neil.
Well, you know, Frank, in finals you've got to try these things, and if it doesn't come off, well, you've got to keep trying them. Anyway, I was down in the bar area at quarter time, and everybody wants to know how many goals Murray Gomm had kicked. Anyway, on the Benetara where score, Osborne Park 9-5, 58. Maddington 7-2, 44. Okay. Bounce down, up they go. Bounds and Reed. Oh, Reed might have got that one out. Stacks on the mill develop. Come on, umpire, do something about this. Okay. Osborne Park was starting to get away a little bit from Maddington on that occasion, but they kicked back with that goal. Anyway, it's going to be Bounds and Reed again. Pretty high bounce by the umpire. Bounds wins it straight down to Bradshaw's played a good game for Osborne Park. Straight to number 19, who is Butler. Butler straight away plays on, looks for Aaren, leads in the race for the ball. That'll beat him. Oh, they've got to run a bit faster, Maddington. Yeah. Okay. You wonder why the commentating is getting a little bit better, because we had a couple of petrols. Okay. Bounds, and I think it looks like Wilson. Wilson can't get this one. Bounds, tries to get it out. No, can get a decisive tap out. This is Dawson, shows good experience. Handballs to Wilson, to O'Connell. O'Connell up to the centre half forward position. A little bit far from most of the Osborne Park players. Interference to Maddington. And McKell, the fullback, will take the free kick. Okay, he plays on quickly. Looks over to centre half forward for Big Reed from the back kick out. Ooh, a little bit like a David and Goliath there as Reed plays on. Up to half forward, flank straight to Johnny Bevan. Played a good game in that second semi. As Manning tried to force the ball out. This is Kern. Will Roberts is there for Osborne Park. He can't gain possession. Bevan goes in with hip and shoulder. This is kicker for Osborne Park, peddling the ball up in front of him. Handballs back to Bevan. Ooh, having a touch of the fumbles is Kimmy Bevan anyway. This is Butler for Maddington. Can't get the ball out. Ooh, good tackle. Ooh. Umpire called the other way and a push in the back. But I reckon Brian Dawson will have to be the best tackler on the field, Frank.
Yes, Neil, I agree there. Uncharacteristically there of the legend Bevan. Seem to have a fit of the fumbles at the moment, and umpire's seen a free kick here. Oh, touchy. I think he hit someone's hair. Here, this is Adam Kiernan is going to have a kick. Thompson not very impressed with that. Comp it is not very impressed with that decision. I tend to agree with him. Ticky touch wood. Anyway, Kiernan now has gone back miles. So I think he fancies himself. He moves in now, 30 metres out. Kick. Umpire has a good look at that thing. He's put it through, and Maddington fight back now. We just wait for the scoreboard to go up. The Emu Export Lager scoreboard now reads Osborne Park 9-5, Maddington 8-2. Okay, Bounce down back in the middle. Bounce to do the work against Reed. Bounce wins the tap, sharked by Stephenson. He scrounges the kick up forward, but in chips Butler. He's played strong game. Taps the ball now towards Houston it is. Houston kicks out forwards, but Roberts again, like the Rock of Gibraltar, takes the marks. These players all loose. Bradshaw loose out on that wing. He now undecided there for a while, tried to draw, kick it, put him under a bit of pressure, but he's good enough. Shrugs the tackle, has one bounce, has Glendenning running all by himself through the centre of the ground. Time to steady, kicks, bags a major, easy. Point. Well, getting a bit too confident there, Neil. He took it easy. Maybe he should have scored it, but that was quite easily there. Maddington let their players run loose down the ground. That's where Osborne Park have the advantage, I feel. Okay, McKell kicks out now, looking for Fussell. Fussell couldn't quite get there. Stevenson leads in the race the ball, but boundary line a bit too close. And we're going to have a throw in right on the 50-metre mark. Right forward flank for Osborne Park. Okay, the ruckman gather. It's going to be Beecroft to do the work against Aaren it is. Beecroft, Aaren. No one really takes the clean possession there as the kick scrounged out of the ground. Maddington player in Richardson tried to take the mark. Now can't see his people getting in our way here. Okay, the kick comes up and Bevan, oh dear, drops another mark he should have taken. He's having a bad couple of minutes here. Anyway, this is Maddington now. They run it down towards the floor of Frank. Karate versus Aaren here. Boundary line wins. Week he's having a bit of trouble at the moment holding on to the ball. The legend. I'm sure he'll lift. Lift, son. Okay, Bounds wins the tap nicely, but favours Kiernan. He now picks up the ball. He's caught strongly by Chucky Stevenson. Holding the ball, son, and Chuka. Strong player.
I think Kiernan's perm got in the road then.
Yes, he's not the best looking chap around anyway. We see further down the ground a strong mark taken by Reed. Him and Beecroft having a very, very interesting tussle. He plays on now for handball onto Richardson it is. He goes across the ground looking for Lamberkin. He can't take the mark. Spoiled by Dawson. Dawson now puts on another strong tackle to that player in Tolan it was. Now it's Hoskins who interferes with Kickett, and he's going to take a free kick right in the middle of the ground. Sees Woods out and all on his own out there. That's the direction the kick goes, and Woods takes the mark. The backup's on by Roberts. Roberts now steadies, centres the ball, looking for who was a player in the back there. It was Woods out there. I've had the wrong player out there. Anyway, McKell brings the ball out of defence now and finds Fussell. Fussell now runs around Bartlett. He goes out looking for Kiernan. This is Aaren Kiernan. He drops what he should have taken. The ball sharked away now by Houston. Houston kicks the ball up long looking for Kiernan again. Interference seen to the umpire. Dawson now lays it off quickly onto Glendenning. He kicks quickly looking for space. No one really there. Kick it leads into the race of the ball. Boundary line very close. Kick it now closely looked after by Tolan there. Tense struggle on the ground. Umpire's seen a kick and it's going Maddington way. Couldn't quite see it, but then again we're a long way away from it here. Tolan it is. Sends a good-looking kick up towards the half-forward line. Roberts again. Umpire's seen interference there, and Begg got shoved out of the way, and he's taken a kick. Okay, he thought about playing on. Now he's told to play on. Kiernan comes out on a lead. Ball just drops short through burst. Comp. One grab. Kicks now looking for the player up the ground in Bartlett. Bartlett provided a good lead, and there was a nice kick there by Comp. Bartlett now plays on. Kicks long looking for the coach in Beetroot. He can't take the mark as Davies now. He clears the ball. Got time to stay. Oh dear. What kind of kick was that, son? Anyway, went about 5 metres. He's got enough time to run up and pick it up himself. Okay, he kicks long. There's good spoil by Bevan. Got high into the air. But again, Davies backing up his kick. He tries another go, but this time kicks it straight to Dawson. Dear, oh dear. Okay, Dawson now, it's time to steady. Nothing on offer up the ground, all leads covered. Okay, kicks long, looking for Gomm. He works his way to the front of the pack. Spoiled. O'Connell picks up the crumbs, chips it up forward now. This is Aaren. This is Mulder. Palms it off beautifully onto Bradshaw. Bradshaw kicks hits the post. I feel a bit more talking there, Neil. Bradshaw had plenty of time to go a bit further, maybe have a bounce.
That's right, Frank. With 3 players in, they should have talked a little bit more. Anyway, on the Bennett Hardware score, Osborne Park a 9-6-60. Maddington, 61 that is. The guy on the scoreboard just changed it. 9-7-61. Maddington 8-2. Anyway, McKell kicks out. Looks for McKell. McKell kicked to McKell. That's good. Anyway, McKell's got it. On the right half forward, back flank for Maddington. In front, bounds. Good, strong stuff. Osborne Park got to get a bit more formula going in that forward line. It's Bounds, centre half forward, looks for big balls. Take a mark this time, Barry. No, he can't. The backup's by Bartlett. He goes to the centre of the ground, looks for Stevenson and finds him. He'll have a shot from here, Frank, about 35 metres out from goal. And I bet you he kicks this one. No problem whatsoever. Okay, Chucky, don't let me down. Okay, just been told by Ken McCauley that Mike Bartlett's had Kinker tell us 5 kicks since he's been on the ground in this quarter. Okay, Stevenson, what has he done? 1 point. Okay, on the Bennett Hardware score, Osborne Park move on to 9-8-62, Maddington 8-2. This quarter has been brought to you by Emu Exports, so Frank Sparrow tells me. Anyway, McKell kicks in, up they go. Lamkin from the front, couldn't take the mark. This is Moller, tries to tap the ball over. Davey goes in, this is Gomm. What the hell when he didn't have the ball? Will take a free kick. Oh dear. Lamkin wants to go on with it. And he's played a good game for Maddington so far, that Blanket. Okay, Murray Gomm. Beecroft on the lead. Ooh, a little bit too short. McKell. Osborne Park been in there full line a lot of times in this quarter, but just can't convert. Anyway, McKell up to the half wall. This is Wilson for Maddington in front of McConnell. Okay, doesn't seem to be a real sort of grand final atmosphere in this game. Anyway, Wilson up to the half right forward flank. In front is Hewson. He can't get the ball. Handballs over his back. This is Aaren, it looks like from here. Left foot looks for Kiernan. Takes an easy mark on the 50-metre line. Okay. What's Kiernan going to do? Kicks it up high to the point of the square. Thompson there with... Yep. Taps it through for the minor score. Good play by Thompson. Okay. That moves Maddington on to 8-3. Osborne Park 9-8. Okay, Smith. Ooh, what's he going to do? Doesn't know what to do. Okay. Len Smith. Up to the left half-back flank for Osborne Park. In there is Comp. He can't gain possession. Tackled well by Roberts. A push in the back. And this is Aaren Kiernan. Looks like he should be playing Gaelic football anyway. Kiernan up to our forward flank. From the back, red. Shark by Allen. This is Thompson for Osborne Park. Played a great game in last year's grand final. Picks it up. Looks for Comp. He can't find him. In there is kick it with him. This is Kiernan again. Follows the ball along. This is Comp for Osborne Park. Followed the ball up. Got the back up. Okay, Comp. Left foot. Looks for Gomm. Is a support. No one there on the ground for Osborne Park. All Maddington. Picked up by Davey. Tries to paddle along. Stacks on the new develop. And umpire, what's his name, Merks?
Well, I don't know.
Umpire Zenich. Okay. Bounce down. Left half forward for Osborne Park. Can they convert this time? Anyway, up they go. Wilson and Bounds. No one can get the tap out. This is Glendenning. Up to the half forward flank. O'Connell leads in the race for the ball. Didn't have the ball. Umpire said play on. And the being relieved by Maddington's... Can't see the name of the number then. Kern gives it to White. On to Begg. Didn't even hear the whistle go that mark. Anyway, Begg. Centre half forward. Looks for Kiernan again. It's in front. Oh dear. I'll tell you what, they're going to have to get in front of these Kiernan boys, Frank.
Yes, but if Maddington probably a bit too conscious of these blokes anyway. Aaren Kiernan moves in now. Kick looks good. I think he might have spread it a bit to the left. He has. Costly miss for Maddington now as they move on to 8-4 to Maddington 9-8. Osborne Park 8. Anyway, Thompson kicks out and finds Corson all on his own on the half-back flank. He chips over. He's got Bevan. Now, what can Bevan do this time? Oh, dear. Can't do a thing right. He waited for the ball, and the ball bounced away from him. I'm sure he'll lift. A bit of words of encouragement there from our extraordinary water boy there, David Croughton-Evant. Okay, as we have a throw-in now. Wilson and Bounds jostle for front position. Umpire's picked out a kick. Who's he going for? It's going to the Maddington player. Gee, I don't know how they pick these ones out. Anyway, Smith calling for the ball. Out on his own here. It's Wilson now. Kicks towards the centre of the ground. They set. Kick it in front. Can't take the mark. Over the top came Harrison, it was. Players dive on the ball now. We're going to have a bounce down.
That boundary throw-in would have to be the worst throw-in I've ever seen in my life, Frank.
Thanks, Neil. Okay, we're going to have a bounce down now. There it is. Bounce and Wilson to do the ruckwork. Wilson stops dead in his tracks. The ball sharked by Lamberkin, it was, and I thought it was a good tackle put on by Dawson, but the umpire says, no, a bit high, take a kick. Okay, they kick out towards the forward pocket. Now looking for Kiernan again. Thompson worked his way to the front. Good play by Thompson as he applies a tackle onto Kiernan. This allows Allen to pick up the ball. Snaps quickly. Smith leads in the race. The ball bounces over his head. Out of bounds, says the umpire. Deep in the shadows now of the left-hand pocket, forward pocket for Maddington. And that was good play by Jeff Thompson there, Neil, to work his way to the front of the, in front of Kiernan. Okay, there's the ruck work, won by Bounds, sharked away by Bevan. At last, he does, oh dear, he's really having a bad couple of minutes as Bevan hits Wilson right on the tit. Okay, he plays on now, looking again for Kiernan. Bounds with him, but Kiernan has the better recovery. He now handballs over the top, no one in particular. This is, who was that? O'Connell it was. This is Bounds. Bradshaw. Oh dear, what's going on there? Umpire still calling play on now is Houston. Umpire, dear, he took his time as the free kick goes on now with Dawson. Mulder it was, lays it off onto O'Connell on the backup. Okay, ball up the forward line now is Hoskins leading the race to the ball. Back goes Glendenning. Glendenning it is. He battles on strongly. The umpire seen a free kick, grabbed a bit low, he thought. Okay, Glendenning to take the kick. He's just forward of the left centre wing. Glendenning it is. He goes short looking for Gomm. Gomm can't quite mark. Davies doing a good job on him. Gomm again, quick recovery. Handballs it out to no one in particular. Stevenson now leads in the race ball. He goes in. Out he goes. In comes Johnston it is. He picks up the ball but kicks it out, and no one at home from Maddington except for no one, because Bartlett's there. Bartlett's taken a mark. Bartlett, 6 kicks for the quarter. I think he might just be a bit beyond range here as he moves in. High kick, sets it up for the big fellas. They set, I think, out of position. The Osborne Park players were at that stage, and this allows Wilson to take the easiest of marks. Last line of defence. Okay, looks for lead. Sees one on offer on this end of the ground. Comes out looking for Lamberkin it is. He's spoiled by Dawson, but this allows White in. He gets the handball onto Fussell now. Fussell now centres the ball looking for Smith. Roberts in front, should have marked, couldn't quite mark it. In goes Smith again. His ball has knocked out of his position. Back goes Roberts. He gets it out now. Cruddy now, cool under pressure. Gets the handball out to Clausen. Clausen needs a good shepherd. He gets that from Bevan. And again, good play by the Osborne Park defence. They work the ball up now and find Moulder on the right-hand wing. That was good solid play there, Neil, and good backing up and shepherding by the players as Moulder plays on now. He sees Beetroot on his own. Plays on now, lays it off to O'Connell. O'Connell now goes long looking for Bounds it was. Bounds has the ball spoiled away from him by Bartlett. This is Butler now. He's time to steady. Goes long looking for Kiernan. Kiernan closely checked there by Comp. Comp manages to get hands to ball spoiled. Here comes the unit. Smith has one bounce. Steadies now. Goes long. Sees O'Connell. Ooh, ill-directed kick which allows the Maddington player in Hoskins it is. He runs around 2 players. Steadies now. Kicks a wobbly kick out and Reed, just a bit long for Reed. He couldn't quite get there. Back comes Roberts. He's having a ball biter of a game. Takes clean possession. The backup's on from Thompson. Thompson now kicks short and should find Comp. Bit high for him. Has the ball spoiled away. Stacks in the middle. Smith manages to scrounge a kick towards O'Connell. O'Connell now. The backup's on from Comp. This is what it's all about. The backup's on by Osborne Park. Comp now finds Bartlett out on that wing as he kicks now towards the centre of the ground looking for Bounds it was. He has the ball spoiled away from him. Socket off the ground by Richardson. This allows Kick It In, who just chips it easy as you like. Chips a little pass over to Bradshaw, I think it is. And Bradshaw should have no trouble with the distance. It's just a matter of how straight he can kick. Quite a round chap is old Bradshaw, but he can kick there. Neil, in him comes. Umpire has a good look at it. It's not too much excitement down there. Point. Osborne Park now moved to 9 goals, 9-63, leading Maddington 8-4. Haven't had a goal for a while as we hear now. 20 seconds to go on the clock. Okay, McKell kicks short, and you know what he's done? He's kicked it straight to Bradshaw. He said, here, Brad, let's have another go. Bradshaw just about to play off, heard the siren and said, I better go back and have a go at this one. Okay. Bradshaw comes in, 40 metres out, gives it plenty of air. The ball, no, he's missed it again, 1 behind. And at half-time now, Osborne Park 9 goals 10, leading Maddington 8-4. And Neil, Osborne Park, I think, took a bit of a hold in the game in that quarter.
Yeah, the game seemed to me, Frank, to lower standard as a grand final. It seems like a qualifying game to me. Anyway, for best players and stats, it's over to King Casillas.
There's the Toyota Corolla.
Leading goal kickers for Osborne Park. Murray Gomm with 4 goals. Barry Beecroft's got 2, and 1 apiece to Andrew Glendenning, Gary Bradshaw, and John McTaggart. Leading kick getters, we got Mark Stevenson on 8 and 4 marks. Dawson 6 and 2 marks. Comp 5 kicks. Dawson 9 kicks. Len Smith strong in the back line with 5 kicks and 3 marks. Murray Gomm 6 kicks for 4 goals. Andrew Glendenning's got 8 kicks and 4 marks. Gary Bradshaw had a good second quarter. He ended up kicking 10 kicks and 3 marks for his 1 goal. Clint Roberts, strong in defence, has had 8 handballs, 8 marks and 4 kicks. Bartlett, played for 1 quarter, has had 6 kicks and 4 marks. Very good effort. And Barry Beecroft, the captain coach, leading by example, 10 kicks, 5 marks for his 2 goals.
So we have here, we haven't got any commentators. They've all gone to the bar. It's on me lone Pat Malone here, but we'll persevere. Hopefully they'll crawl out sooner or later.
Right, back here, start of the second half, just waiting for the umpires to get in position. Co-commentators have disappeared, lost in the bar, I suppose. So I'm sure they'll be up here shortly. Okay, bounce down. Beecroft versus Reed it is. Beecroft wins a tap shark by Fussell it is. Fussell kicks up towards centre half forward. Ball bounces free, taken by O'Connell. Connell kicks out towards the wing looking for kick it, but he's behind Hewson, who overruns the ball. In chips Bradshaw now. He's caught. Handballs on to the advantage of Creddy. Creddy that taps on intelligently now to O'Connell. O'Connell gets the backup from Stevenson now. He kicks long looking for Comp, who's in best position to mark and shoot and interfered with. Yes, umpire agrees. He's played a push in the back really, but he was pushed from the front, I'd say. But Comp now to take a kick 25 metres out. Slight angle to the left. Should bag it from here. Still looking for our co-commentators. Disappeared. Lost. You can see our stats man coming up now, but our main man's disappeared. Where's Crusoe's book? Cruz, where's Tobo? Okay, in moves Comp, and what's he done? Oh, dear, oh dear, he's missed it. Should have kicked that one. What'd you do? Just smuggle one up?
Well, I couldn't even stop you from coming out, please.
What, did you have one? Ah. Just trying to find ways to get alcohol up here. Should take the bag down and fill it up, hey? Okay, this Maddington now work the ball up towards the wing position. This is Dawson. Oh dear, caught high by Davies. He's played a strong game, Dawson. Looking for leads. He kicks long there looking for Bradshaw. He's left all on his own in that pocket. Gee, loose defence by Maddington. There's Bradshaw now. He's deep in the pocket. Difficult angle. He'd be looking for leads, I'd say. Still Neil Garland gone missing. Absent without leave. I don't know. Okay, Bradshaw, I'll tell you what, doesn't look too bad. Oh, hits the post. Good effort from there. Osborne Park now move to 9 goals, 12. 65, Maddington 8-4. Okay, Osborne Park doing all the attacking as, oh gee, Maddington kicked the ball up. A fine Beecroft. Beecroft now sees Clawson all out of his high diddle out on that half-forward flank. Beecroft kicks it out that way. In chips O'Connell now short, provides the lead. That's the way the kick goes. O'Connell now kicks for the square. They set and chip it through. It's a major handy goal. Osborne Park doing the attacking now on the EMUX Sports scoreboard. Move to 10-12, leading Maddington 8-1. Okay, Beecroft to do the ruck work now against Davies it is. Beecroft wins it nicely down the door. Oh, the ball bounces away from him. This allows Harrison in. He kicks it up. Scraggly will kick up to the forward line. Smith leads in the race to the ball now. He picks it up. Spins around on the right boot. Oh dear, didn't know where to go. In chips. Thompson says thank you very much. Sees Bradshaw on his own. He's been getting on his own around the place now, and I think Osborne Park getting a run on now as they create the loose man. This is Glendenning now. He takes one bounce, two bounce. He better kick it soon. A man gaining on him. He's got pace, but uses the right boot, bags another one, and Osborne Park now go further in front, and that was easy as they worked it through the back line. And plenty of run. Loose man set up. Osborne Park now 11-12. Maddington 8 goals 4. Still rolling. Yeah, well, Osborne Park got just the start they wanted now. They've kicked 2 goals, 2 quick goals in the opening. 2 goals, 2 they've kicked actually. Murray, if you want to be more precise. Now Maddington in a bit of trouble, I'd say, from here. Beetroot to do the ruck work. Umpire moves in. Okay, there's the bounce favours Davies it is, and the ball sharked away by Harrison. He's caught without possession. He's going to take a kick. Oh, be careful. Yeah, these umpires like blowing this whistle and pays a 15-metre penalty. Okay, that brings him up to the 50-metre mark. Looking for leads. Bit slow to get rid of it. Sees one now. This not a good kick. Allows Thompson in chips Kiernan. He shrugs a couple of players away now. Kicks towards the centre of the ground. Looking for Aaren. Oh dear, these umpires. Oh, I don't know. Touch a play and they give a kick. This is Aaren it is. Deep in the right forward pocket. For special comments, what? Okay, excuse for that interruption. Grandpa Smith just walked past. Aaren moves in now, deep in the pocket. Umpire moves to the right. He's missed it, I'd say. Behind. Okay. Bit of a lull in the game at the moment. Not much real excitement. There's Len Smith now, kicks out, looking for Roberts it is, and finds him. Strong mark. He's been a strong player. Plays on quickly now. He went backwards actually with that hand pass. Thompson's on the back up now, kicks it out. Where's he kicked it out? In the car park he has. Shocking kick by Thompson. Should have done better with that one. Okay, Maddington out in the scoreboard wing now, looking for leads up ground. They kick on towards the forward flank. They're looking for Dave. Umpire seeing interference. Who's it going to? Who's that player out there? Can't pick him. And 15 metres. Yeah, blade whistle. Come back here, fellas. That's why they do it, I think, these umpires. They want a bit of a limelight. They don't get much attention, so I think blowing the old whistle gets them a bit. Okay, Wilson, I think it is, moves in. What's he done? Kicked it. Another point. Well, Maddington now missed a few easy opportunities. They need goals, I'm afraid, if they want to get back into this match. Okay, Thompson now takes the kick in. He has Connell out on his own there. Has time for one bounce. Two bounces now, looking for leads up ground. He kicks long over the top into open space. This allows Glendenning, who takes a clever mark. Gets it on now to Gomm. He's got time to turn around. Chips a pass over. Oh dear, look at this. Osborne Park, loose men everywhere. Comp on his own. He was standing next to Jock, who was also on his own. And I think, now this is interesting. The umpire thought he was going to give a 15, but obviously not interested this time. 3 metre penalty from the cameraman. This is Comp now, moves in, uses the left boot. And what's the idea? He's missed it. Should have probably kicked it from there, I feel. But then again, who are we to say? Okay, now waiting for the ball, lost in the crowd. This is McKell now. We'll be looking to bring the ball back into play. Looking for leads. Nothing on offer. Oh, he doesn't know where to go. Davies gave a lead on the other side. Reed it was, gave a lead on the other side. But he comes towards the commentary side. Harrison leads in the race to the ball. Very close to the boundary line. Gone out of bounds now and getting a bit heated here at the moment. Stevenson and Davies. Oh, a bit of how do you do there? Nothing too serious, I think. Nothing to get too excited about, I'm afraid. Okay, umpire quickly grabs the ball, throws it in. Everyone ready. Bounds and Aaren it is. Chuka, oh, he created himself beautifully out of that. Gets the handball on the Bartlett. And umpire seen a kick. Who's it going to? Chuka after he got rid of it. Yes. Very handy. He'll take that, he says. Okay. Getting a bit of excitement here for a while. Game hasn't really reached any great heights. Chuka moving in now. 49.5 metres out, I'd say. Moves in. Nice looking kick. Oh, drifts right across the wind. Took that right out. And it's gone ahead to bounce on the full. Now, I don't know if he hooked that Watsy or he just the breeze took that one.
His angle of his foot, I think, Mr. Mix, it was hitting towards left and he's kicked out of bounds on the full. Kick in now, it's the back pocket. Maddington got on the left half forward flank. He's bounced twice. Centre half forward and kicks towards centre half forward. Looking for his man there. Bounds is there. Roberts. Handballs away. Harrison's in the way. Picks it up. Towards half flank. Houston's there and he's juggles the mark. And he's 55 metres out in the right half forward flank. Looks for a lead. Goes long towards the forward pocket. Ball goes high. Pack sets. Up goes on the pack. Down goes Smith. Sits on his left boot. And I'll tell you what, it's bounced the wrong way. Through for the minor score only. Maddington moved to 8 goals, 7.55. Training Osborne Park, 11 goals, 13.79. Kicking. Smith. Put towards the scoreboard. Oh, it's a shocking kick. Could go out of bounds if it's not touched. Glendenning does well when he gets there and taps it out of bounds. About 40 metres round, left full forward pocket for the Maddington side. Throwing. Players set. Beecroft and Wilson. No clear tap away. Mulder's first to the ball. Taps it along in front of him. Gets pushed. Picked up by O'Connell. Good handball through to Glendenning. Just kick going to the wing. He's up there. No one for Osborne Park. Bounces over the pack. Through comes Bradshaw. Back to Clausen. Clausen gets a short kick away. Falls luckily towards Dawson. Gets a good handball. And O'Connell's running free in the pocket. Handballs over to Gomm. Gomm's caught. Drops the ball and is penalised. Good tackle by the Maddington though. Bad play by O'Connell, I thought. And 15-metre penalty to boot. And we have the Surfy bombshell, number 20. Kicks towards the centre of the ground. All his own is Captain Lampkin. He spins on left boot, turns around, dodges one play and another one, has a bounce. Looks towards the forward pocket. And then he sees Kiernan on his own. Brothers, identical twins together. Adam says, you take it, Aaren. And I'll have a shot towards the goal. He's looking for a short pass to his other brother. Now he goes long towards the goal. Swinging to the left-hand side. Players set. Marking the goal square. Tony Crady remonstrates with the umpire. I touched it first, he said. It looks like John Begg from this distance. Right in the full forward square. Point blank range, no mistake. Maddington, 9 goals 7. Trailing Osborne Park, 11 goals 13. A difference of 18.
Was right now Neil Garland back from down at the refreshments area. Okay, look, kicks it out towards Aaren. Aaren, what's he going to do with it? Osborne Park play well in his first 15 minutes. This is Roberts, actually yet another mark. Onto Dawson, looks for Bartlett. Straight through, in they go. Richardson knocks it over the boundary line for another throw in. Okay. King Casellas has gone for a few more refreshments. As the boundary line throwing comes, and up they go. Reed and Beecroft. No one gets a decisive tap. Tapped on by Mulder. This is Butler. He can't pick it up. Ooh, Bradshaw. Ooh, being spoken to by the umpire. Anyway, this is Houston. Beautiful tackle. He can't pick it up. This is Wilson. Who's that? Number 23, mate. Fussell. Down to the forward line. Smith claims the mark. Handballs it quickly out to Dawson. Bevan taps it along. Bevan still with the ball. Good play. Gets a free kick. Good decision, umpire. Now the ledge. Had a bit of the fit of the fumbles in the first half. This is O'Connell. Kicked a good goal in the first quarter. Looks for Smith. Can't find him. Player answers the umpire. Ooh, the umpire fell for the old Oscar award-winning performance by Aaren. Okay, Aaren, what's he going to do? Looks up forward. Looks for Wilson, I think it is. Yes, picks it up. He'll go to the centre of the ground. Looking for Houston, who's played a good game for Maddington. In front, Roberts. Experience. Beautiful play. Onto Bradshaw. Bradshaw on to kick it. Kick it. Get the ball in front of you. Kick it. He kicked it. Kick it. Handballs back to Gomm. Gomm picks up. Kicks for goals. Offline. Free for the minor score. Osborne Park move on to 11-14. 80. Maddington 9-7-61. Okay. Kicking from Maddington. The lead offering by Houston. He's been a good player for the Maddington Football Club. Looks further afield. Looks for a player there in Begg. He can't pick it up. This is Glendenning for Osborne Park. Picks it in. Looks for kick it. Finds him. Good mark. Okay. Kick it. What'll he do with the ball? Kick it high into the forward line. Looks for Beecroft or Gomm. Good mark by Beecroft. Ooh, a bit of pushing and shoving going on there. Beecroft, former state and Claremont footballer, is about 15 metres out, dead in front, should not miss. I didn't even open them. Okay. King Casellas, back from the drinks area with a few refreshments for the commentary team of Neil Garland, Frank Sparrow and King Casellas. Barry Beecroft puts another goal on the board for Osborne Park. 12-14, lead Maddington 9-7. Is that 9-7 or 8-7 over there, Frank?
I think you spent a bit too much time in that bar there, Neil. I think it's an 8. It's a 9. I think I just had one more Ken. Okay, whose pen's this? Back in the centre now. Bounce to oppose Reed. Reed wins the tap. Oh, knocked on nicely by Connell, it was. Glendenning. He leads in the race to the ball, but chips in is wide it is. Oh, Richard Harrison. Anyway, he ran away from Clawson. Now this allows Smith now. He ran back at the ball. Oh, Albie does a beautiful triple Lindy. 6 points for that dive. Anyway, the ball's knocked out now. Favours Mulder. Mulder now can't quite get there, but the backup's on by Clawson. Clawson still showing, I think, a few signs of the old flu he had, but he lays it off now to O'Connell, who's running all over the ground in this quarter. Now, McKell went high for the mark, couldn't quite grab it. Comp gets there first. The ball's gone out of bounds. McKell not happy with that decision, and I think umpire could do something. No, as usual, just play on. And well, I think so. Neil could have gone for the kick. Now they're shoving and shoving and shoving, and look how good I am, they say, as they push and shove. Typical thing. Anyway, umpire says, listen, I'm going to throw this in, and does. Beecroft went up, couldn't win it. Sharked by Butler it was. He gets a hand pass out onto Aaren now. He's slow motion at the moment. Has one bounce, oh dear, runs back into play. Sends up a kick which sets up, Dawson came from nowhere, put himself in line for the Emu Export mark of a strong mark, parallel to the ground. And what shocking play then by Ken Allen. Okay, Dawson now kicks long towards the square. Beetroot in front, should mark, but has the ball sprawled away from him by Aaren. Okay, bows now. This is Ray Davies picked up. Beecroft picks it up off the ground, snaps. What's he done? Bangs a major, and there's a bit of a dust up here, and it's on now, I think. On again. I think someone upset Gomm, and he showed a bit of aggression there, Neil.
Yeah, thanks, Frank. These Maddington females are trying to upset a few of the Osborne Park players, and that was a good play by Beecroft. Played the Rovers role and kicked another goal for Osborne Park. Fourth goal for Barry Beecroft on the Bennett's hardware scoreboard. Osborne Park 13-14, 92, lead Maddington 9-7-61. Geez, that 21 points of difference. Anyway, 31. Come on, Ken, make your mind up. Anyway, back in the middle of the ground. Lambert picks it up. Tries the handball. Looks for Aaren. This is Dawson. He's played a beautiful game for Osborne Park. Looks for Kickett. Kickett's got the run of the ball. Justin, Shepherd applied by Bartlett. Shows a bit of pace. Under Chuka. Beautiful play, Osborne Park. Maddington getting a little bit rattled in this quarter. Up they go. Anyway, Glendenning from the back. In front, Comp. He can't get the mark. It's Stevens again. Picked up. This is Aaren. He can't go in position. Come on, umpire, do something here. As Begg picks it up. He shows the ball to everyone. This will be Roberts again. He's played a good game for Osborne Park. What mark was that, Ken? 11th mark for Clint Roberts. Played a beautiful game for Osborne Park as Karate. Kicks it down, looks for Gomm. That must be a free kick, umpire. Oh. Is that holding the ball or not? Clint Roberts, 11 marks, 10 handballs.
Yeah, so things starting to liven up a bit. Osborne Park really drawing away from Maddington at the moment as we have a bounce down in the centre forward position. Rucks have won by bounce, Shark by Mole. The bounce, oh dear, you wouldn't read about it. McKell came, attacked the ball. The ball did a leg break. Beecroft standing in the square by himself said thank you very much as he bags another major. And now Curly Davies, he's coming off the ground. What's the problem?
Fifth goal to Barry Beecroft, but I thought he lost a bit of momentum there when he kicked the ball through the goals and into the car park. But if to kick the ball, just a little kick through the goals, get back in the start of the play and get on with the game.
Osborne Park now lead 14-14, Maddington 8-7. I don't think Maddington are gone. Okay, back in the centre. Bounds opposed to Reed it is. Up they go. Bounds, I think he won that tap anyway. Bit of aerial ping pong. Bounds handballs to Dawson, who picks up yet another kick. Kicks up forward now. Glendenning can't mark. Through comes Bradshaw, but the umpire's seen a free kick, and it's going to Aaren it is. Okay, he sees, look at it, having very trouble with this tape at the moment as Maddington work it out now for Houston. He handballed a Fussell who fumbled. In he goes again, but now in chips Karate. He overran the ball. In goes, I can't pick him up. Here it is. It's Johnston it is. He has the ball smothered. Dawson now is caught. Thompson says, listen, fellas, this is how you do it. Picks up now, kicks long towards the centre forward, looking for Gomm. Gomm can't mark. Ball spills to Bartlett. Bartlett snaps over his shoulder, looking for Beecroft. He gets himself under the ball, which allows Aaren to chip in and take quite an easy mark in the square. Plays on now as he gets the lead out that far side from McNell. McNell now has trouble picking up the ball. He's got the ball, doubles back now. Oh, is he undecided, nowhere to go. Sees Reed out on his own this side, and he takes the mark now. Got plenty of time now as he gets a good shepherd there from Richardson it is, but he kicks up and Roberts, oh dear, what's he doing? Silly hand pass, handball to no one. In particular anyway, they go in again. This is Fussell now. He handballs it to no one. In he goes again. He says, I'll try again. He handballs it out again. This is Kiernan now. He's got the backup out from Olsen now as someone copped a beauty there, Kiernan. Anyway, Smith says, listen, fellas, I think I better have a shot here. He kicks long and is it touched on the goal line? No, it's a major. Maddington fight back now. And Thompson down the quarter. Delicate blow there to Kiernan, and Osborne Park not scared to give it out, even though they are in front. They really want to show who's boss here, Neil.
Even though Osborne Maddington got that goal, we can see St Osborne Park are starting to really fight for the position of the ball, particularly Brian Dawson, Bradshaw and Roberts, these sort of players really playing well. And at this stage, I reckon Brian Dawson definitely BOG. Okay, this is going to be Bounds versus Reed. Reed wins that tap, poor bounce by the umpire. This is Lambert. He's played a good game for Osborne Park. Picked up by Glendenning. He kicks it straight to Reed. No, not far enough. This is Lambert against Clausen for Osborne Park. He can't gain position. Handballs out to Glendenning, to Dawson, back to Glendenning. Ooh, they're filling around a bit anyway. Up towards Gomm. In front, takes a beautiful mark. Ooh, Murray Gomm got the best player award in last year's grand final anyway. Murray, T-shirt, Gomm. Up they go towards Beecroft. 5 players around him. Knocked to the ground. In they go. Managed to try to palm the ball out. Picked up by Beecroft. He spins around. Shows a bit of pace for a small man. Picks it up. Give it to Bradshaw. Comp gives someone something to go on with. Bradshaw long to the forward pocket. In there is Robbie Mulder. Good tackle. Good pressure. And the umpire says, tell him to play on even before the free kick had been given. Tiggy Patchwood stuff. Anyway, this is Reed. Wouldn't that run a mile in the way? Kicks it up to the half for front. Roberts is there with Kiernan, whatever I want to fucking call him. Anyway, up there you go. Maddington can't get possession. This is Richardson. Gives it to Begg. Begg tries to pull the ball around. Thompson in front. Oh dear, bad bounce. This is Albie Smith. Thinks he's John Gastev. No, but he can't get the ball. Okay.
A la Murray Cooper.
Anyway, Albie Smith thought he was at Belmont Racecourse. No, it's not different Albie Smith. Anyway, Bounds. Played a good game for Osborne Park. Kicks it up. Puts it in front of Clausen. Shows a bit of pace against, that's White, isn't it? Anyway, Mulder tries to get the ball out. Stexton the Mill might develop here as number 16 in Tolan. Picks the ball up. Gives it to McKell. This could be out of bounds in the field. Yes. And, okay, Brett Clausen from the out of bounds in the Johnny Bull. He kicks in. Looks for Big Barry Beecroft. In front. Punched away. This is Mulder off the ground. Full for the minor score. So on the MU Export scoreboard, Osborne Park 14-15 99, Maddington 10-7 67. Okay. Players milling around the centre half forward position. Maddington booted out, straight down the middle. Oh dear, that's poor checking by Osborne Park. This is Harrison. Plays on, one bounce. Almost caught by Glendenning. Bevan comes to meet him. He thinks he's going to do it by himself. Kicks up to the half forward flank, looks for Kiernan. In there is Karate. He can't gain possession. Maddington tap it on, looks for Kieran. Oh, beautiful tackle. Oh, come on. What's the name of that umpire? Zenich. Threw the ball away. Karate applied the tackle, and Zenich is holding the man. Well, Frank, I don't reckon that was a good decision.
Well, Neil, you don't know. I mean, he could have handballed it. We can't really see from here anyway. Kiernan takes the kick now to the top of the square. They set, but Big Jock Bounds says thank you very much as he takes a strong mark. It is Bounds, isn't it? Anyway, he plays on now. He's got Glendenning. He's got a paddock out there. Have a look at this. The ball slightly bounced away from him, but he now runs on it. Reed's going to try and catch him. Oh, I think he gave a bit of a high tackle there. He did. He hooked him then. So Reed said, I can't catch you, but cop this for size, he said. Anyway, Glendenning's got the kick just now as the kick comes up towards full forward, looking for Bartlett picks up the crumbs, smacks the major, drags the major, that's Bartlett it was, took the crumbs off the pack and he bobbed on. He's done quite well since he came on the ground. Osborne Park now move on to 15-15, 105, leading Maddington 10-7, 67, and I can't see Maddington getting back in
the centre. It's going to be Bounds versus Wilson. Okay, Bounds wins this tap from a poor bounce by the umpire, picked up by Bradshaw, who's played a good game. This is Butler. He picks it up, shoots up to the half for a flank, looks for Lankett. He can't go, but just Karate comes to meet him. What else could he do? This is White for Maddington, shoots to full forward. In the van is Smith. Good defensive play. And through for the minor score. So on the EMU Export scoreboard, Osborne Park 15-15, 105, Maddington 10-8, 68. Okay, so it's going to be Jeff I've seen you at the trots. Thompson to kick in. Okay, in he comes. Oh, dear. Oh, good kick, but finds... Is that Wilson or Fussell? Fussell it is. Okay, back to where the ball came from. And they go, Roberts in the front. And that's Clint Roberts' 12th mark. Played a beautiful game for Osborne Park. This is Mulder for Osborne Park. Picks it up, has a couple of bounces, centres the ball, looks for Gomm, and a beautiful pass. Okay, Johnny Bevan come down from the half-back front to accept this pass. Okay.
Very quiet.
Into the centre, Glendenning, Woods. Well, in the second semi-final in the third quarter, Darryl Woods came on and beat it 3 goals in about 5 minutes. What can Darryl Woods do? Okay, Woods comes in, 40 metres out. Offline. Okay, Frank will... Woodsy played well in that second semi-final.
Yes, the second semi-final, but today he's just been used very sparingly off the bench. Anyway, McKell to bring the ball back into play. Doesn't know where to kick. Comes out towards the commentary side. They set. Oh, kicker gets in the fist now. Bradshaw, no, Fussell overran the ball. This allows Bradshaw any dummies. Zeb sideways, has a kick now. Goes to the square and he's kicked the point. Oh, Bradshaw did it quite easy now. The game seems to have lost... not that it really reached any great heights, but still... As McKell now brings the ball in, kicker chips in nicely, grabs it, has a ping and misses to the left hand side. Now Osborne Park now peppering away the goals. That's all he could have, John. Now let's just hope it doesn't turn into a bit of a cakewalk here as Osborne Park fritter away at the goals. Okay, McKell to bring the ball back into play, undecided. Sure sign of a team that's down when the fullback, not many leads to kick to. He decides to come out this side looking for Begg. Begg sets, couldn't mark. In comes Bevan. Ooh, Bevan caught. Hasn't had the best of days, young Kim Bevan. Anyway, Allen now takes the kick. He's got Begg leading loose up on the wing. Begg couldn't take the mark. He's met solidly by Chuka and Begg, and he's caught holding the ball. That was good, solid tackle there by Chucky Stephenson. Absolutely no chance to get rid of the ball. And Chucky Stephenson now takes the kick. He's looking for leads. He decides to kick long, looking for Comp in front position. Up they go. Spoiled from behind by McKell, and we're about to have a throw in just in between the left and forward pocket and wing position for Osborne Park. They set. Wilson opposes to bounds. Wilson wins the tap. This allows in Houston to grab the ball. He loses it. Taken by Richardson. He gets the handball out to no one in particular. In chips Bradshaw. He handballs it to O'Connell. O'Connell's met solidly now by Butler it is. Butler scrounges the handball onto Fussell. Fussell finds Begg. Begg now sees Kiernan out on his own on that flank. He's forced to kick hurriedly now because Bevan right on his tail now. Oh, and they thought about going on but changed his mind as Thompson now paddles the ball out of bounds, and we're going to have a throw in deep in the left forward pocket now, well into the time on period now, as we see the timekeeper moving towards the old clock. Anyway, timekeeper extraordinaire. Okay, throw in. We have Bounce versus Reed. Reed wins a tap nicely at the back to Kiernan, who picks up the ball, has a snap, and I tell you what, ooh, Begg's a major. That's a good goal. And Maddington's, well, still not out of it, but I think they'd find it very hard from here.
Okay, so on the Emu Export scoreboard, Osborne Park 15-18, that's 33 scoring shots to Maddington 11-8-74, that's 19 scoring. Okay, 34 points of difference, up they go, Bounds wins the tap down, looks for kick it, he can't gain possession. This is Woods and Fussell, gives to Houston, good tackle Dawson, picked up. Okay, Marley's put the camera back on, it's a bit of dissension.
Looking at the scoreboard at three-quarter time, we've got Osborne Park on 15 goals, 18 points, that's 118. Leading Maddington 11 goals, 8, 74, a margin of 36 points. Leading goal kickers for Osborne Park, we've got Barry Beecroft, captain coach, with 5. Murray Gomm, the North Smith medalist, on 4. Andrew Glendenning's got 2, and 1 apiece to Gary Bradshaw, Mike Bartlett, and John McTaggart, who's off the field for that quarter. Leading kick getters, we've got Mark Stephenson, who's had 12. Brett Clawson's had 8. Andrew Comp with 6. Dawson's got 13. Glendenning has got 10. Bradshaw 15. Roberts 7. Bartlett 9, Thompson 6, Beecroft with 10. And swinging around to the Osborne Park contingent, we're looking at Steve Lind, who is looking around to the bar. He's turning his head. The boys are not waving to us. We're trying to get their attention, but they're not paying any attention at all. Greg Snow's there picking his nose, as Murray said. Swinging back to the players on the field. Big crowd around the Osborne Park side. Barry Beecroft probably saying his inspirational talk. This is the last quarter for the year, fellas, he's probably saying. We're going to put it in and make it all worthwhile. We've been on top all year. Let's finish it off with a great victory. And I'll tell you, it looks like it's going to be that way. In that quarter, Osborne Park added 6 goals, 8 points to Maddington's 3 goals and 4 points, with Beecroft dominating in the forward line. Trying to attract Sconey. There he is, runs Francis Sconey, the old stalwart of the club. Grano worker come football player. Here's an old veteran, what's his name? And this sort of something was brought to you by the Emulate Spot Lager scoreboard and Nick Thompson, cameraman especially. Okay, George Willis is here in the commentary box, been deserted by my two commentators, Bob Hicks and Frank Sparrow. Bounce to umpire Zanis, bounce of the ball. Beecroft Russell wins a tap, but Mulder sharks the ball well, looks towards full forward. There's Comp on his own, and he's spilled the mark he should have taken. Ball spills the deck. Number 5 is McKell, he handballs to himself. Dawson chases well, picks it up. Players scramble, and McKell taps it out well to number 7, who is... fucking hell, is it? Richardson. He goes up the score wing, finds his captain in Lampkin. He turns, plays on towards centre half forward, good pass, speeds it in towards Kiernan. He's 65 metres out on the right half forward flank for Maddington. He goes long towards full forward. Players set, Bevan's there. But blocked by my view from Murko. Players scramble around the back. Holding the ball decision, Osborne Park to take the free kick. Begg was penalised, Jeff Thompson is going to take the kick right in the fullback position. He looks towards the scoreboard wing. Out there is Beecroft and Roberts. Roberts spills the mark, picked up well by the Maddington player in Houston, looks like. He goes long towards Wilson, and Wilson takes the mark on the retreat in our forward position. Len Smith, he's kicked 3 goals for Maddington. He'll kick from the 50-metre line on an angle of about 45 degrees. Played well for Maddington. Smith, probably one of their better players in the forward line. They haven't had much to score at, to shoot at. He's been there when they've needed him. Kicks. Goes a bit to the left-hand side. Begg over the top. Puts himself in line for the Town and Country mark of the day. He's been paid. He's looking for a little upfield. He can spin on the right beat. Turns and he's hooked it. Remonstrates with himself, Begg, as he scores a minor point early. Maddington middle on the board to 11 goals 9, 75. Trailing Osborne Park 15 goals 18, 108. Thompson short kicking to Stevenson. He turns, plays on well, has a bounce up to the right half grandstand side. Kicks long towards the centre wing. Mulder's there. On takes a spectacular one-hander mark. Slips catch. He plays on. Goes around his man like short kick and finds Bevan. Bevan had a quiet day today. Lady blocks my view. Here goes short, finds O'Connell. O'Connell looks for a hand pass. Mulder backs up beautifully. He's forward as O'Connell after the kick. Umpire brings the play back. He's going to report him. Reed letting his frustrations fly as Mulder receives the free kick 70 metres out on the half forward. Goes into the centre half forward, bounces there in front. Ball gets it away to Fussell. Fussell finds Aaren. Aaren picks it up and scrambles, kick towards the centre of the ground. Roberts is on his own and heads for his 14th mark of the game. Kick long towards centre half forward. Ball scrambles the old kick. Bounces in front, drops his head, ball falls to the deck. Allen's there, picks up the crumbs. Come out to Fussell. Fussell dodges, turns, spins on the right boot. Beautiful play. Beecroft is there, and Kiernan over the back almost takes the one-hander. As the other brother, Aaren Kiernan, takes the ball out towards the 5-4 flank. Karate there, playing like a champion in his first league grand final. Finds Stephenson, who's penalised. Only Stephenson has a one to go on with against Kiernan. Kiernan kicks the boots in What's going to happen here, umpire? He's taking it. He's giving him 15 metres. Umpire Zanich is very angry, looks like. Right on the 50-metre line. As Adam Kiernan. No, it's White. Sees a short pass. That's to Aaren Kiernan, one of the identical twins for Maddington. He's about 55 metres out. 60-degree angle in the left full forward bucket. Shoots right behind this one. Umpire says 4 points. Another goal to Maddington. They move on the Bennett's Hardware scoreboard to 12 goals 9, 81. Training Osborne Park 15 goals 18. A margin of 29 points.
Okay, back in the bounce down. Reed wins the tap now, nowhere. Oh, Robbie Mulder came in through. I thought he caught without the ball. This is Glendenning. He has his kick smothered. Roberts, Gomm it was, gets the ball out now towards Woods. Woods scrambles the kick up towards full forward, looking for Dawson it was, but this is Bounds. Chipped it over to, who was the player? To Bartlett. Bartlett bags a major. Quick reply there by Osborne Park, and I think they've got this game in their grasp. Only Emu Export Lager scoreboard. Osborne Park 6 goals, 16 goals, 18. Maddington 12-8.
As for the break-in transmission, we now have full camera action. Back to Frank Sparrow.
Well, right, now if we can get everything in order here, we have Andrew Glendenning about to take a kick just forward of the right centre wing. Okay, he centres the ball looking for the big fellows. There's the kick. Up they go. Oh, Gomm came in from the side, couldn't quite mark it. Ball, ooh, caught by Comp, tackled, bounced down. Okay, we're about to have a bounce down just forward of the left side. So you know where we are, I just told you. Anyway, Mulder sharks the ball, has it smothered. Taken by Allen it is now as he finds... who mucked up me budget? Anyway, this is Begg. As I just carry on now, you can see what's happening, everyone, so just figure it out for yourself. Smith it is. Oh, no, him. That's Bevan now. Sharks the ball and kicks it out towards this flank where Andrew Glendenning leads in the race to the ball. Ball caught. He's caught. Strong tackle then by White on Glendenning. He actually had no chance to get anywhere. Okay, Maddington trying hard to get back in this game as White now kicks long. They set. Beecroft's in the square. Oh, Smith came high from the square from behind. Wilson now handballs. It's nowhere. These were taken by Lamberkin in the square, and what's he done? He's kicked the going on here. The kick has worked out by Osborne Park. Back to the football. That's right. Kick it has the ball bounce over his head. The ball is taken away by Fussell. It is. He kicks long, looking for Reed. Reed takes the mark. He's in the true centre half forward position. Goes back now. Oh dear. White's Kiernan on his own. Kim Bevan bye-byes that time, and Kiernan drifted into the square. He's got Fussell on his own, but ignores this. He kicks long. Ooh, good long kick. Distance is all right. Accuracy not there. Behind, and Maddington now peppering away the goals, trying desperately to get back in this game. Yeah, and Murray wants me to say that we've had our plug pulled out. That was our cause of our trouble before. As Thompson now brings the ball in. Good looking kick. Comes straight down the centre, looking for Bevan and finds him. Takes it on his chest. Bevan now plays on quickly. Hey, beautiful lead out by Roberts. All out, and he's lonesome out there on the wing. Has a couple of bounce. Steady. He's looking for Gomm. Puts it out in front of him, but a bit too far in front of him as Maddington now work it out through Butler. Now this is Tolan. Now he's got time to steady and finds Kiernan out on that half-back flank. He now chips the ball over to Houston it is. Houston now plays on. He goes short again with the short pass to Lampkin. Lampkin comes short. Maddington playing a very short game now as they come towards Reed. Now he has a run of the ball. Handball. Oh dear, there. Handball to Smith. Put him right under the pump. He's caught. Manages to get a handball up on White. He has it smothered. Beetroot in he goes. He's taken out. Smith now paddles the ball. He's got a belt here for Karate. Karate desperate as he dives on the ball now. Picks it up. Handballs it out to O'Connell, who provides the backup. Wide there. Kicks for touch now. We're going to have a throw in just on the right-hand wing for Osborne Park. It was good backup play there by the Osborne Park defence. Okay, some very tired players out there now as they gather for the ruck work. Beecroft opposed to Wilson. Beecroft gives away front position. Fussell it is. He takes clean possession now, plays on, kicks towards forward looking for Kiernan. Roberts in the way there. He couldn't quite take the mark. The ball falls to ground now, stacks on the mill. Umpire says, well, we'll have a bouncer. We'll sort this one out. Okay. Jeff Thompson looks like he's gone down with an injury. What is it? He's coming straight off. Doesn't look too healthy. Okay, there's ball sharked by Kiernan. He handballs. It's no one in particular. I think it favours Aaren, but he's swamped by the Osborne Park player. This is Dawson. He paddles it out in front of him. He's played a solid game now. He's out. He's got miles out there on that wing. He has 1 bounce, 3 bounces he's had. Now kicks up looking for Gomm and finds him. Ooh, and takes a bit to go on with. It's a bit more to go on with. Silly play there by Tolan it is. Okay, Gomm sees a lead short hit here from Comp, goes that way, can't quite get there. They chip in. This is Maddington players trying to decide who goes for it. Finally, it's McKell. He kicks long. Oh dear, kicks it straight to kick it. Kicker says, thank you very much. Now he's going to go back. Plenty of time. He's in no hurry. Sees a lead short. Oh, puts it up. Hospital. Silly play by Connell then as Bartlett just sat there and waited for that ball to come down. And the Maddington player just ran straight through him, and he says, thank you very much, and got a good chance here now to bag another major. How many has he got? He's got 2. Bartlett kicked 2 goals since he came on the ground. Replacement for McTaggart. 11th kick. Coming in now for his 11th kick. 40 metres out. Slight angle to the left. Giving the ball plenty of air. Umpire has a good look at it. Good enough, he says. Major in Osborne Park now on their way to back-to-back premierships. On the Emu Export scoreboard, 17-18, leading Maddington. If that salami would get out of the way, I could read the scoreboard. It's 11 points anyway, I'll tell you that one.
As Bartlett's come in, he's been the quiet achiever, unnoticed. He had 11 kicks and 3 goals and 4 marks. Bounce down, Beecroft wins the tap away. Shark by Houston, spins, turns. He's got a ball kicked away from him. Comes towards Fussell. He picks up 1 grab, handballs across to Butler. Butler goes long on the half-forward flank. Kiernan's there. He rises high and takes the screamer. And it puts him in line for the Town and Country Market as well. Along with Begg in the opening minutes of this score. He goes long towards forward. Distance is there. Accuracy just offline. 1 behind. 12-12 Maddington. 17-18 Osborne Park. Len Smith, unit. Proud father of a bouncing baby boy just the other day. Short into Karate. Youngster, 20 years of age. Handballs are back to Smith, who backs up well. He goes long on the score on the grandstand wing, finds Comp all on his own. He holds play and he goes, well done. He's turned, he's played on his handball to Mulder. Mulder's looking for another hand pass across to Glendenning it is. That's Gomm. Gomm has a bounce in towards goal. He has a kick onto that boot and he's burst through for a major. It is. Gomm, it's his 5th goal. Good play, Osborne Park. Well done started from Len Smith in the back line to Karate. It's gone all the way to the full line without touching a Maddington player. And it's 4 points to Osborne Park. 18 goals, 18. 126. Maddington 12 goals, 12. Okay, back to the centre of the ground. Umpire Zanish bounces the ball. Beecroft sets. Those bounce roads. Gets it to Stevenson. Stevenson back to Dawson, who's tackled. Gets a tap away. Comes to Lambkin. He's fumbling around with the ball. Houston finds the ball. Turns around his right boot. Looks towards centre half forward. There's Begg, will bounce it over Begg. Roberts cleans up behind. Another handball to Roberts. That's about his 15th handball. He's played well today. Looks for bounce. Bounce has got the bouncing ball. Looks towards kicking on the other wing. He handballs it back to Connell, who's running past. Looks for the lead up towards the forward pocket. Who's there for Osborne? No one there for Osborne Park. And through comes, looks like Butler. No. Hearn, John Hearn. In the right half forward back position for Maddington. He's been told to come back behind the mark. Takes his kick, sees the lead in the centre ground from Houston. Over that player's head, and Dawson chips in well to take an intercepting mark for Osborne Park. He sees a short lead from Gomm on the right full forward pocket. Gomm's in front and takes the mark. 45 metres out from goal on a 45-degree angle. Sees a short lead from Dawson. Drifted in. He's taking the mark. It's about 40 metres out, but he's on about a 60-degree angle. Made itself hard for himself. Let's see if Caveman Clausen can convert this one to bring up Osborne Park's 19th goal. Sets. Kicks it towards forward. Accuracy's there, but distance is not there. But Beecroft is right on the line. And he's taking a mark, claps himself with the ball. He's loving it. He's got a chance to bring up his 6th goal. Osborne Park's 19th. And he's led by example by his captain coach of great astute, former Claremont player. Second year Osborne Park. Looks like his second premiership, he converts it to 4 points. Osborne Park, 19-18, 126. Leading Maddington, 12 goals.
Back at the bounce there now, just playing out time, I feel, waiting for that final silent. Bounds wins the tap. Dawson leads in the race to the ball. He's held without the ball, says the umpire, so he's going to take a kick. Right in the middle of the cricket pitch. Okay, Dawson now looking for leads up ground. Plenty on. Take your pick. Glendenning on his own. He'll palm off to... No, he won't. He'll play on. Has a bounce. Runs easily, runs past or by, away from the Maddington players. Goes to kick it now. Handballs wide where we have Bevan. Ball didn't bounce right for him there today. Hasn't bounced right for him all day actually. Clawson now does a bit of a stumbling act. Good performance, Clawson. Thought about playing on then. Anyway, he's deciding where to go now. Decides to centre the ball, looking for the beetroot. And lovely kick, lovely lead, and Beecroft takes the mark. And I tell you what, he could go very close from here. Okay, Beecroft be kicking forward, say 47 3/4 metres out. Okay, 10th mark from Barry Beecroft. Moves in. Kick, looks nice, looks straight, looks good. It's a major. Osborne Park, goal number 7, Barry Beecroft. Strong game today. Osborne Park now 19-18, or is it 20-18, I'd say. Maddington 12-12. Yeah, there we have the boys. There they are, the units, celebrating already. We have Strawberry, Thompson, Arnold Schwarzenegger out the back there. There he goes, lifts the can up. Arnold Schwarzenegger, have a look at the man. Extremely ugly. Yes, there they are, a motley crew. They're all in there, all waiting for the big celebrations. Meanwhile, back at the football, Chucky's going to have a bounce. And another one. And another one. Oh, fumble. Now he might have a kick. He does this and kicks a goal. Thank you very much. That was good, hard football, yes. But then again, if you had a good look at it, no Maddington player really wanted to chase, and I think it's all over. Well, it's been all over for a while. Osborne Park 21-18. Maddington 12-12, and the boys in the bar very, very happy at the moment.
As you can tell. Bounce down, bounce, win the tap away again. Ball pulls it, Fussell's there, gets a push in the back, not paid by the umpire. Further stays to make a bounce down. We're sitting right in the heart of the Maddington crowd, and we haven't had a peep at them for this quarter. Unlucky, boys. All right, bounce down. 2.5 forward position for the Osborne Park side. Umpire Zanich. Good bounce. Up goes Bounds. Another tap away. Forced to Bartlett. He's played well. He gets the handball back towards Bradshaw. He stumbles, waits, and he sees the lead from Mulder. Over that player's head, Gomm cleans up well, gets a handball through towards Beecroft. Falls down towards, so like a ball, but there's not. Clawson picks up the crumbs, subs them towards full forward the pocket. Here's Gomm. He puts on the left comp. Back towards Gomm, who that was, but players, an interference to the Magnum player on the left boot out towards the scoreboard wing. Bounds are there for Osborne Park, goes through him. Maddington plays through Tolan, looks like. Heading towards the boundary line, plays beat. Kept it, well kept in, but the boundary line plays, so it's been out of bounds, and we'll have a throw in right in front of us here on the grandstand wing. 20-minute mark of this final quarter. Throwing. Bounce sets. Ball bounces free. Roberts cleans up well. Woods intercepts. Taps the ball himself, picks it up cleanly. Has a bounce round his Magnum opponent. Turns onto his left boot. Back on his right boot. Then he wants to for sees kick it. Kicks over the back. Forced to Houston. Houston Magnum cleans up well. He gets the handball over. Only to Bartlett. Well played Bartlett. He sees it play on the loose in Mulder. And Mulder marks 45 metres out from goal. Bulls. Mulder looks long towards full forward. No, there's enough. It goes long. Bit to the left. Beecroft is there, but outmarked on this occasion by his opponent in Aaren. Aaren on the right boot. Plays on. Oh, runs around Beecroft easily. Has 2 bounces. Looks for a handball in towards Houston. Houston back towards Aaren. Aaren leaves it for Lampkin, who's on the outer wing. He looks for a bounce. Kicks long towards half on. Begg's in front of Bevan again. And Begg takes the mark. He goes towards the forward pocket. No one there home for any side. But O'Connell's already cleaned up well. And the ball beats all plays over the boundary line. On we have a throw in deep in the right full forward pocket. Albie Smith over, so he gets a tap away. Falls to Kiernan, he's fumbled it. But it comes to Smith, who gets a good handball away to Comp. Comp looks towards no man's land where players can run to the ball. Clawson's there with Johnson. Johnson's interfered with. He'll take a free kick. Right in the corner of the square. Oh, and a 15-metre penalty for Clawson, delaying tactics. But at this stage of the game, it doesn't really matter because it's all over. There's Johnson. 45 minutes. We'll kick from the 50-metre line. On the slight angle to the left. But he should have no trouble in making the... Oh, the actual distance is not there at all. Lenny Smith, by father, punches the ball away. Falls to Lenny, he fumbles it. Player set. It's stacks in the middle. Bevan runs through and forces it behind for Maddington. They move on the Bent Hardware scoreboard. 12 goals, 13-85. Training Osborne Park, 21-18, 144. Thanks, Barrow.
Thanks, John, as Bevan brings it in now. Finds Glendenning short. He's got plenty of time. Oh, dear. Took it a bit too easy then, I thought. In he goes anyway. Goes, I'll get it myself, and has one bounce. Going to have another one? No. He decides to kick long. Kick quite no distance, really, and marked by Maddington player in whoever it was. Anyway, he kicks long. This bounce is nice for Carretti. Carretti's got time to steady. Finds Bartlett out on his own. He's got back up there from Clawson if he wants it. No, it doesn't need it. Says, I'll run around this bloke on my own. Kicks, I think, taking a bit easy now. I think, well, they are tied. Anyway, this is Butler now for Maddington, who works the ball out. He has Hewson out on his own on that flank. He kicks long and finds Kiernan leading out there. He now kicks long towards the goal square. Players set. Oh, big leap from Smith. He couldn't mark it. In they goes. Can't quite pick it out who it is. Kicked up in the air. Play on, says the umpire, not 10. Wide it was. This is picked up now by Begg it is. Snaps. But misses to the left-hand side. And one. Smith brings the ball in now looking for Bounds, and Bounds has paid the mark. Plays on quickly. He's got the backup from Comp. 5 minutes to go, says the timekeeper. Comp now kicks long. No one really home for Osborne Park there. And a good mark taken by McKell. McKell seems to have hurt himself when he came down there. He hasn't moved too much. Now umpire's blown time on. Hasn't moved at all. He doesn't look too healthy at the moment. Anyway, play on now as someone... Fussell takes the kick on from that little incident there and finds Hewson up just right on the centre square line. Okay, he goes back. Leeds not on... Well, nothing much on offer there at all. Okay, he goes back using a big kick. It's going to land right in the square. It's a huge kick. As I said, they kick. They gather now. Someone, it's Wilson, handballs it onto Kiernan. He snaps straight up in the air, straight out of bounds, in fact, out of bounds, and Len Smith to take the ball out and finds Glendenning, O'Connell it is, out on that far side of the ground. Okay, he centres the ball now with Bradshaw. He's got miles. He can go for a run here. Doesn't want to. Instead, kicks short, finds Woods. Oh, Woods fumbles. Ball falls between his legs. He's going to get caught here. Has a bounce. Has enough time, but to get a handball out to Glendenning. Not the best of handballs. Consequently, Glendenning in all sorts of trouble. And allowed the Maddington player in. And now they want to go on with it. 15 metres. Okay, that's Lambkin, I think it is. Kicks up towards full forward. Oh, Len Smith, nice mark. Stuck one hand up, takes the mark now, and goes back now looking for leads up the ground. Plenty on offer as he comes out towards the commentary side, looking for Roberts. Roberts has the mark, nicely done. Plays on now, caught, shrugs the player off, excuse me, says. Handballs onto Woods now. Woods now steadies, kicks up, looking for, oh, I don't know who he's looking for. Puts it in front of Clawson. Clawson having a bit of trouble picking up the ball. He's been pressured there very strongly by Johnson. The players struggle now, and umpire, whatever his name is going to have a bounce. No, McKell helped Clawson taking his boot off there. No, I don't think Clawson wanted to take it off, but anyway. Then we have the runner for tonight, Jeffrey Wade, giving Clawson a few tips on shoes, I think, on how to wear his shoes. No, just going to play without a shoe. Bounce down. Reed versus Bow. Reed takes clean possession, kicks the ball straight up in the air, and Bradshaw just has to sit there and wait and takes a nice mark. Okay.
Take those, Frank.
No, yeah, you have to sit there and wait for those. Anyway, the game is absolutely slowed down to a walk as Bradshaw. And there it is, yes, the boys at the bar decided it's time to sing the song. As they're up now, as he goes. Good strong tackle by Dammit. Dawson picks up the ball, play on, and what's he done? He's missed it. The bar They've started singing the song in test. There's Arnold Schwarzenegger giving a wave. Have a look at him. What a unit. While back at the game, this is Aaren now, who's got the ball, runs around Clawson, and just scrounges the kick up towards Lampkin. I don't know if he really wanted to pick it up. Anyway, he tried to kick it off the ground, missed it. Bradshaw says, listen, I'll take it. Bevan palms it off to Glendenning. He's got the back up on there by Comp. Comp now, who's going to get caught? He does, but manages to get a kick in, kicks it up, and yep, Bartlett in front takes the mark. Okay, looking for leads now. He has he goes to Woods. Woods has got Dawson. There it is, yes. Dawson now kicks long towards goal. No one at home, really. Gomm gets in front, can't take the mark. Spoiled by Aaren, it is. Aaren takes possession now. Plays on, has one bounce, two bounces. Now what's he going to do? He's got nowhere to kick to. There's three. I don't think anyone wants to chase him. Very tired players out there. Slow motion football it is as Aaren now ducks into a tackle. Caught high. Play on, says the umpire. Glendenning now takes clean possession. He plays, nearly shaved the umpire then as he kicks up, but the ball worked away now through Tolan. Tolan now kicks up and finds Houston. Houston takes the mark, plays, so he kicks it backwards and finds Kiernan. The ball landed in the pitch and just stopped. Kiernan manages to get a hand pass out to Tolan. Tolan now goes short and he'll find Johnson. Johnson plays on quickly now, kicks it up high. Smith in front, should mark from here. Can't quite, he does, takes position, gets a good hand pass out, finds Bradshaw. Bradshaw got all the time in the world. Spears a pass in there to Roberts. Roberts waited for it, ball didn't bounce up for him. Allowed Houston to chip in. He palms it off to Kiernan now. There's a silent Osborne Park premiers for 1987. With the final score reading, Osborne Park 21 goals, 19. Maddington 12-14. Well, Osborne Park successful in their back-to-back premierships campaign. Looking at leading goal scorers for the Park side, we had Barry Beecroft, captain coach, leading this up by a great example with 7 goals. Gomm, leading goal scorer for the year with 5. Mike Bartlett, who came on in the second quarter, who was the quiet achiever, ended up with 3. Andrew Glendenning with 2, and 1 apiece to Gary Bradshaw, John McTaggart, who wasn't seen for the second half, Peter Connell and Mark Stephenson. Leading kick getters, Stevenson with 15. Dawson with 15. Bradshaw had 18. Roberts, strong in defence, had 10 kicks, 15 marks and 12 handballs. What a rock of Gibraltar he was. And Captain Barry Beecroft, early in the side by a great example, had 10 kicks, 10 marks, 2 goals, handballs for his 7 goals. Well, Frank, it was all over at three-quarter time in the first 5 minutes in the third into the last quarter. And Audrey Freener's gone out towards the players and she's going wild apparently. Getting to the action for the ladies. As I was saying, 5 minutes into the last quarter, you could tell that Maddington had run out of steam. Osborne Park just kept on with the game. As you can see, they added 6 goals, 11. 6 goals, 8 for the last quarter. Osborne Park, and Maddington can only manage 1 goal. And what do you think the game was lost, Frank? John, I think it was just the all-round ability of Osborne Park. They had too much run, the backup was there, and just overall...
All players, the Maddington will come